All right, it's just for friggin' fun radio.
Is it though?
In the morning.
Microphone.
I swear. Wait, I'm
Isn't
gonna.
it like a
Hey, good
fish?
morning, everybody. This is DJ Scotty in the house.
I can't see Redneck Stephanie anymore.
Good.
Hey, it's Twilight Tyler. Friday
Red-
morning.
It's Redneck Steph. Happy Friday morning. It's Friday the 13th.
Can I ask you a question, Military Mike? Are you upset because you
Really?
can't blow kisses at Steph anymore? I mean, literally, you can lean left or lean right. Listen, she's used to her and her cousin when they go to kiss. It's like this: left, both of them. So you can go left or right. It'll be okay.
No.
Are you gonna say good morning?
Good morning.
Ooh.
And who are you this morning? Are
Rocket
you
Man.
Machine Gun Mike or are you Military Mike?
He's Rocket Man.
He don't have his Elton John glasses on, but you do. How messed up is that?
I don't ever wear glasses. Have I ever? No, I've never
No,
worn glasses.
Oh my God! The fact is that he's trying to say that you're Rocket Man.
Everybody's gonna treat me like I'm dumb. I'm gonna ask dumb. I'm gonna act dumb.
Nobody's trying to treat you like you're dumb. We're just simply discussing things and see where I'm off a little bit with where Tyler would sit, because yesterday, literally, I was having to run around to other chairs.
Marcus Spot.
Is that you center of the tape? No, that's you leaning. So I need to erase you and then redo you. So who's going to talk
Ooh,
first?
Stop
Yeah,
it.
because Tyler laid out yesterday, so yeah.
No, I was trying not to get arrested.
And then we have a guest in the house.
Oh yeah, Bumblebee. He is a YouTube sensation.
Check him out.
His name is Brendan Lamacchio. Check him out on YouTube under I'm a Bumblebee.
And today we're finding out that Mike's the bad grandpa.
Mm-hmm. He taught Johnny Knoxville a thing or two.
Look,
What was that at the Catholic school?
look, duck face.
What's sad is that we're actually giving Mike his own camera for a minute, and it's really going to scare us.
What's really weird is it's my camera.
That's not what I meant. My point was that we're focusing on you, and then look what happens when we do.
I turned gay in 19. Am I allowed
So
to-
is that where you normally would sit, Sir Elton?
Yeah.
Sir Tyler?
So I have to save you in that spot,
Yeah. Save.
and God knows you need a saving.
Yep.
So if you don't know, we've got the
Why are you at the
the
ceiling?
the R2D2 camera set up. It has presets, and it has factory presets I can't get rid of, meaning top, bottom, left, right. Steph, you are now on
Yes.
camera.
I see that.
As scary as that is.
That
Now,
is
anybody
very,
that's
very
watching can
scary.
see that you have on like the sick twisted headphones.
And the same
Hey.
shirt.
It is not the same shirt.
It's the same shirt. Just
No,
say it.
it's-
Smells the
it's-
same.
Tuesday is laundry
No,
day.
it's
Just
clean.
say it.
It just came out of the. Hey, I took a bath last night. Thank you very much.
Holy crap.
Wow, the groundhog was wrong. It's spring. It's spring, I
You
tell
made
you.
it sound like it was an accomplishment.
It
well,
is.
I knew
What?
you took a bath last night because at my house, the water in the toilet went up.
What if I
No, the creek was cold.
what if I
The
told
crick-
you
The crick was cold, y'all.
Nobody got my joke.
The crick was cold.
Nobody
What did you say?
Oh, I have to repeat myself. Okay.
Everybody was
you-
talking. It's called radio etiquette. None of us really know it.
No, yesterday when I was not here, I watched the show and listened to the show.
Okay.
And I can assure you, the last hour was there was no radio etiquette.
Didn't I just
all.
say that nobody knows radio etiquette? I just said that.
But the variable was that you were here both days. Okay. What I
The
was saying
variable is
Steph-
wait, is your name on anything around here? Because
Oh,
I
so
don't
it is.
recall. Wait, that article I think that was in the magazine was about me and how I created Just for Fun Radio, and it turned 3 years old, and yeah, that's what I remember. We'll go to your Facebook and look and see what your Facebook
Hey, you want a
says.
screw? It's a screw.
It's a 2.5-inch screw, Mike, and you know the one thing that we can realize as she holds that,
What's that?
it's probably the biggest, longest screw she's ever had.
and it's threaded for her pleasure.
For her pleasure.
That's-
Man, look, I got a double chin. I don't like this camera, Mike. It's not very thinning.
Now you know why when you walk around, we all are going.
No doubt.
No, I said no, not that. A turkey.
Oh.
A turkey has a beard.
Okay.
He's thinking about a bearded dragon apparently.
I'm going to show you the picture he sent me too.
Oh God,
he was gone for a couple days.
Stick it up there because that camera will show it.
Oh, that's right. All right, hold on. Let me get it.
Now
right.
that we have that.
picture.
Yes, you did of what you were doing the last couple of days.
Oh my God, we cannot show that.
No. It's
Oh,
it's
Not who, what?
No.
I got nervous.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got nervous a little bit myself there too.
I sent
You
you guys a picture.
Yes, you sent me a
Yes,
picture.
you did. We were trying to eat when the picture came in.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Disgusting. Oh no, what I was saying about Stephanie, I knew Stephanie took a bath is because the water in my toilet went up. Displacement.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I
actually-
got it.
Am I on camera? Can I be on camera?
Yes, you can. Hang on. I was trying.
All right.
I don't. I need to get somebody in here that could run camera, and if I had an intern, another one maybe.
Yeah. Well, we're
Um,
gonna do that for the spring.
We're not expendable. You can't just go buy us.
No, but in order to keep you doing the show, I can't put you on camera because then
Yeah,
that means
I'll
you.
take the gay one and the
No.
black one.
The point is, if I put you on running the cam,
I heard the black
you're-
one runs
you're-
faster.
I'm gonna make a mute button a whole lot closer. If I put you on running the cam, then you won't be able to talk because you apparently can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. Mike, you're on cam.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So show your picture. I don't want you.
We have
Everybody looking at you, falling back in your chair, laughing.
we
I
have an
should've-
IT problem. Can we get two of the Asian ones?
I'll take 2 Asians and 1 lesbian for $300, Bob.
Okay, help me out here because I
Just stay there. Keep
Okay,
it there for just a second. It might
What?
self-adjust.
What
Yeah,
in the
it probably
world?
won't.
Oh
I don't-
my god!
I don't know that it's going to self-adjust.
I can put it. Should I move or should I hold it still, DJ Scotty?
I don't know. I had to mess with some of the settings yesterday because it actually made us look like here, Steph, go
I didn't.
Here,
Send
you-
that to you.
send this to him to put on the camera. Don't hand it to him because he might lick the phone.
Send it to who?
Don't.
Or he might.
To your bad grandchild.
That's my mini intern.
Okay, your mini intern.
Yeah. No,
How? Wait,
I'm not gonna.
can I ask a question?
Hmm.
Well, no, because my name's not on anything.
How in the hell did you end up with a gay intern and a young boy intern? And both of them are young boys.
How'd you end up with Redneck
It
Stephanie?
was a BOGO.
If you feed them, they'll follow you.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Were you a Catholic priest at one time?
No, I was Christian. I was Christian.
I'm just double checking.
Yeah. It's funny that
Pastor
we can't
Bob.
we can't ask our guests that stuff, but
Her-
we can ask our
her
co-hosts that stuff.
His holy
Hey.
fatherness.
You know the ones that are here every day.
Yeah. Aren't you a Christian
Yes.
minister, ordained minister?
Yes.
Okay. Just wondered.
Yes.
wondering.
And the point is,
Well, no, you asked me, so
I was trying to figure out if you were Catholic
I'm
because
interviewing.
I was asking you if you were Catholic because you
We're trying
came
to be professional.
because he came with a young boy today, and a couple of days ago he came with you're still a teenager. He shows up with a teenager gay boy, so I'm trying to figure out, is he Catholic?
Wow. No profiling here.
No profiling, just labeling.
With a label maker. Should have something scroll across the screen. Gay boy.
And I'm talking old school, the one you go and then turn the dial.
Oh, the embossing machine. The best
He
thing
doesn't
ever.
even know what that
I
is.
know what it is.
He looks at that and says, "This is one of them Star Trek ray guns, ain't it?" No, it's a label maker.
Actually,
It looks like the Star Trek.
It looks like the ship, the USS
I never
Enterprise.
thought about that.
You never thought about that? I used
thought
to
about
play
it
with
looked
it
like
as
the Star Trek
yeah.
ship.
As a kid, I played with that as my Star Trek ship.
Oh, you were poor too then.
Well, duh.
You know what? Somebody put.
I got hand-me-down Battlestar Galactica toys. How do you
Yeah.
get hand-me-downs of a Starbuck?
you know how on Facebook they're always saying, "Hey, you know, if you remember this, you're old, whatever." Well, somebody put one of the flour sifters on there, and they asked me what it was. I said a poor kid's music box.
Do you know what somebody said to me when they saw one time?
Well, good time for a phone call, ladies. And
One
gentlemen.
time somebody saw one and says, "That's one of them sifting things they use for finding gold." And it wasn't, this thing was only like 60 years old. And they're like, "This thing's hundreds
Yeah.
of years old. It's for panning gold." Yes, sir. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to this
How
morning?
dare you interrupt, Scotty?
The one and the only.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're-
God, it's another redneck.
We're gonna have to narrow it down.
Oh no.
Sorry,
No,
did I-
No, I kicked you.
he's not a redneck.
Oh yeah,
No.
because real rednecks take offense to that.
Exactly.
I'm a certified redneck.
No,
I'm
you're
blown
a-
away.
You're a wannabe.
You ever seen South Park when they're ordering Chinese food? Shitty beef. Hello, thank you for calling shitty beef. City beef. And he says,
Say that one more time.
no, forget
Huh?
it. No. I can't
Shitty
see
beef?
Steph anymore. Shitty beef.
Why do you care if you can see Steph?
Because I
Look left or look right.
No, I
He's
bounce.
Just look through
Secretly
R2D2's
infatuated.
butt.
Everybody look at the video
I
of
was about
these
to-
two trying to look at each other.
Oh my God, this thing is like staring.
You know
at
what
me.
that reminds me of? Two monkeys playing in the zoo.
Don't throw your poo at me.
Really? The camera's not even on you. You're gonna act like that. Let's, I need you to save moments like that. See why I need a camera guy? All right, you ready for your gorilla thing again? Never mind. Good
Hey,
God.
hey, Uncle O.
I'm trying to do too much.
What? Something's wrong with this droid. Hey, what are you trying to pull here? Give me that R2 unit.
So, anyways,
So what's going on, guys?
takes away from the show because we're trying to run everything. What's happening with you?
Work as usual, just kind of chilling.
You
Trying to
should.
make it through this
I
week.
thought you were at work. How do you have time to chill if you're at work?
Yeah, you should
I bet your
retire.
boss man would love it.
Business is so quiet right now, dude. I got like 6 orders going out for 2 states. today.
Cool.
It's insane. It's quiet.
So, I mean,
But
why?
other than that,
Why don't you retire, man?
Yeah, because he's waiting for that time to be able to do that.
I mean,
yes, shit. I gotta have the money.
Did you
to
just say
retire.
spit?
Yeah,
Is that what you said was spit?
Shitty beef.
I went.
Oh, I'm just
Right.
making sure.
So you're not on the road today, or what?
Nah, I'm here in Atlanta today.
Living
Trying to
season.
finish up. Well, all the stuff that I picked up and loaded up in High Point, I wasn't there to check everything off.
Oh.
So yeah, so now I'm having to inventory everything after they've offloaded it, and of course it's all mixed and scattered, and trying to pair it up. And
So you're trying to say it was scattered, smothered, covered,
and mixed up.
chunk?
oh, it's definitely scattered, smothered, and uncovered. Not covered, uncovered.
Yeah, you
It
know
is
it's
insane.
really tough with a list and actually inventorying it when you're loading it and inventory when you're unloading it, huh? I used to get my guys. I used to yell and scream at them about that.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem is that, and a lot of this is product that we don't necessarily stock. Is product that our vendors sell.
Right. So
Yeah,
you're not 100%. Like
Familiar with it.
familiar. That's the word I was looking for yesterday.
Exactly. So I mean, I've got a small description, or it may have a black and white picture, and it's like, okay, it says it's gray. Okay,
Well,
it's like, you know how many shades of gray there are?
yeah. You know, my guys used to irritate me is they would have combination packages that would be like coffee table, end tables, lamps, and then a sofa and love seat. And the knuckleheads, because it would just say sofa and love seat package, right?
Package?
Yeah. So they just pick up the sofa and love seat. And I'd go, okay, you picked up 20 sets of living room furniture, right? Well, yeah, we got 20 sofas and 20 love seats. And I'm like, where are all the tables, man? Where are all the lamps? Where is all this stuff?
That's
And
right.
oh, well, nobody told us.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
the problem is ignorance is people just not using that brain, just not
Yeah.
using that brain.
Well,
Yeah.
they knew
That
they would
is
get paid to go
difficult,
get
too,
it
though.
again. What's that?
So it is difficult if you don't know what, because these guys, the guy I contract runs a cleaning service up in High Point, and he just goes around and gathers up guys to help him to do his work.
Yeah, so
So
just
he's
like,
not actually an employee. He's not like he deals with our product on a daily or even a weekly basis. So
all right.
they had no clue either.
So is it, they're just kind of like day labor type things?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good guys. They work hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Hey, man.
they work consistent. Let me put it that way. They're consistently slow, but they don't stop and take breaks every 10 minutes.
But I mean, at least this, at least when you come into work, you don't have to worry about them surprising you and like either not be working or be working really fast. At least you know when you get there.
Exactly. I know whether they're going to show up or not, kind of like Stephanie sometimes.
Wow.
Got
Just
'em.
kidding, Steph.
That was
Hey.
point on, brother. That
Well, the
was
thing
point
is
on.
we notice with Steph, as long as you don't expect any better, then you're okay. As truthfully,
That was definitely redneck there, Steph.
yeah, as truthfully, as long as you don't expect anything outside of the realm of Steph, then there's not a problem. I mean, if you expected Steph to come to work dressed in, slacks and a nice white shirt
Oh, yeah,
Look at
no,
that
I
look.
haven't.
and expect her to like speak clear English? Like, let's send. Okay, Mike. Let's do this as a.
I didn't do it.
Let's do this as a game.
I didn't do it. I didn't
did.
say
Hang
it.
on.
I did it.
I didn't know the guest was
God
coming.
said it.
dang! Could y'all shut up?
No.
Let's do an experiment. If we sent you in to introduce, oh my God, we tried this the other day and you failed though. If you went to the city of Conyers and had to introduce yourself to a person, let's hear how you would do it.
Hello. State your name. My name is Mike, and I am very glad to meet you.
This ain't the Mike show. I need you to.
Extending hand,
Oh my God.
fingers, and extended.
Never
and
mind. Never mind.
joint. Shake.
And they
in an
have no
up and
idea. They
downward
aggravate
motion.
the living crap out of me doing this.
Retract hand after squeezing appropriate amount.
So, Steph, the part of the experiment was going to be as Mike talking normal to somebody introducing themselves. And then I was going to get you to, just be you and us laugh at how the fact of, hey, I'm Redneck Steph from rodeo.
No, actually, I would say, hi, I'm Stephanie McDaniel. I'm a co-host on Just for Fun Radio. My
Who's that?
character on the show is Redneck Steph. And we're interested in either having you as a sponsor or having you as a guest.
Or just having you, period.
What the hell did you do with Stephanie and who are you?
Who's having their period?
I told you, flick
Flick.
the switch.
Well, at least she said flicking a switch because I was scared what she was going to flick again this time.
We don't need to know what you do in your bedroom.
Nothing last night.
Alrighty then.
Nothing last night.
Wow. I know you're texting
Why?
me.
Why did you say nothing last night twice? Did you and Travis have it on the date book? Mike, did you see that on the
Yes.
calendar mob? Did it say? Did it say?
No, I
Did
know
it say the
here.
12th? Steph got busy at 9:30.
I'm
looking and it says Andrew guest co-host. It doesn't say anything about Steph getting busy.
Here, I'm gonna prove to you Steph didn't do anything last night. Let me see this. That she sent me an email. What time? Jesus.
Well, if she did do anything, it'd have been on Facebook. Like when she used to get drunk and post, 150 pictures of her dog.
Shut up.
That was even if I wasn't drunk.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
The
what time it
defense
is.
to make you sound more sane, Steph,
Yeah.
was if you were drunk. That explains you posting the pictures of your dog.
No, I
Now,
love my dog.
now you just clarified you just posted pictures of your dog just to post pictures of your dog.
I love
And
my
then
dog.
after that, she took pictures of her animals.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be mean to Travis? What'd he do to you?
Nothing.
Exactly.
God, everybody said it the
Did
same.
y'all
way.
rehearse?
No radio etiquette at all. We all
No,
pick
that
on.
was
None at all.
in- that
We all
was in
pick on
unison.
Travis at the same time.
I didn't do
I'll
it.
take turns once a week.
Okay.
I
Anything else?
So here we go.
How about the pickup line?
All right. Most of the ones that we're doing were for the sleazy girls that you pick up. This is for slightly, not much.
Yeah, because the
classy
girls
lady.
you would be picking up, sir.
Yeah.
A slightly classy one.
Is there such a thing?
So it's
We are talking about Jeff. No offense, Bree.
None intended.
Before you, Bree, he was just a loser
I'm a loser, baby.
dating hoers.
Hewers.
And then
And then
it's like, excuse me, have we slept before? We haven't. How about tonight?
oh wow.
Oh
That's
wow, that's
Yeah,
bad.
That's
that failed.
That's as bad as
Epic
like, do
fail.
you have any Indian in you or any Italian in you?
Yeah,
Would you
that's-
like some? I mean, that's how bad that was.
Yeah, epic fail.
Exactly.
try-
But, you know,
Dig deep and come up with another one.
but
No, you don't
you
have
know
to.
that one will work for me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, baby, are those space pants?
I don't
'Cause
know
that
what he
booty
looked
is
like
out
by
of
the
this
time I got
world.
home, but
that is terrible.
Hmm.
That was one of the worst.
that was
ones.
pretty lame. I know.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
No, yours was not that bad. It was the one that Tyler was trying to throw in there while you were talking. That was the one that was pretty bad.
Get my gat
Which
on.
one was that?
Try say it again, Tyler, because nobody he couldn't hear you.
I don't want to hear it again.
Hey, baby, are those space pants? Because that booty is out of this world.
Yeah, wow.
How'd that do it for you, Jeff? Is that
Shots
did
fired?
that, did that work?
When do we meet, Tyler?
What's
Right.
going on?
Hmm.
Did that work?
Was
I just
that?
asked him when we were meeting.
Just a
I was
joke.
gonna say, is
Just a
that?
joke?
Did it pick you up?
I was gonna say, did that just turn you on?
It was a joke.
I didn't even know you liked space.
Well, my pants got tighter,
Okay.
but then again, I sat down.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Lame.
Can we go to a caller?
I wanted a new intern. I'm not sure he qualifies.
Hey,
All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right, man. Thanks for calling
Just
in.
wanna
Happy
give y'all a
Friday.
buzz.
take it
Happy
easy. Have a
Friday,
great
y'all.
weekend. Come see us over at Customer Appreciation Day at Falcon Fury.
Yeah, hey, is there anything special going on with Jacob being in town this weekend or what?
There will be a takeover Saturday night.
And
I know we've got the wheelchair. I know we got a wheelchair race coming up.
And a wheelchair tackling match.
Yeah, there's going to be a YouTube of Mike getting beat up by Jacob.
If the grass is still wet, you're kidding me, right?
Wait a minute. His tires are going to spin and you're going to slip. I mean,
I'm gonna be like 3 feet away from him.
Mike's going to jump like he's moving. He's going to slip out of his little slip-on slippers with no shoestrings. He's going to fall forward. And then he's going to be like, don't hit my face, don't hit my face. And Jacob's tires are just going to spin. The two of them together could be chaos.
I'm gonna wait till he isn't paying attention, and I'm gonna come up and shank him, and then I'm gonna run around front and clothesline him.
Well, I'll just say, Mike,
A lot of talk for an old guy.
Yeah, wear a protective coat because if he takes a swing at you, where he's going to hit.
I've been cut. It's no big deal.
Cup, nuts. That's what he was talking about.
So I've been cut. I have no testicles.
There's. Wait a minute.
I shut you up on that one, didn't I?
Wait a minute. Being cut and them not being functional testicles are one thing. You have no testicles?
I have no testicles. No,
Then
man,
how
I told you I was blown up, man, in Afghanistan.
I thought it was just a joke. We just kept saying you ain't got the balls to do that.
No, man. Jeez. Wow.
Scotty, it's been a pleasure
So on that
working
note, I'm
with
going
you.
to pretend like I'm working.
Okay. See you later, Jeff.
Scotty,
Take care, guys.
it's been
Bye.
a
Have a great
pleasure.
weekend.
Yeah, I mean, jeez.
PG-13.
Good Lord.
Scotty, it's been a pleasure working with you, but I don't think I can do this anymore.
Yeah, because now you have nothing to fondle with him on the way home.
Hey, just for the record,
He's
I do
gonna
the
start-
fondling.
He's going to
Zing.
start carrying some avocados in his underwear just so you're happy.
Hey, is that an avocado in your underwear? Are you just happy to see me?
Man, those things are feeling a little bumpy. You might need to go see the doctor.
Is that a spaghetti squash in your pants?
You need
or
some cream.
Are you suffering from elephantosis?
Add some lime to keep
We're
it fresh.
getting the hell out of here. We're going to a commercial break. Everybody, is Just for Fun Insane Radio, where we take every sick, twisted thing to an entirely stupid level.
It's what we do.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back. Enjoy as we get stupid.
I'm there. All right, man.
I dare somebody to say our show is
There's no way.
You.
check this out.
It's not
I
possible.
couldn't figure out which ones were right. So I got the beat modas and I ordered some beat solos.
Why did you get two? Are you going to return a pair if you don't like them?
Did you really?
So then
bring
why did you
other-
buy two?
Because I couldn't freaking decide.
You really brought headphones in, or what? Are you showing him on the computer?
No, he's just discussing the fact that he bought new headphones.
Get down tonight. Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Ooh, I need to it didn't save yesterday.
Do a little dance.
Oh, there it goes. I was making sure that our live feed has the Just for Fun thing on it.
The butt plug cam.
Make a little love. No, you're not allowed to talk. Shut up.
But see, when we're live,
Camera.
the
What he wants to do this.
Mhm.
He's but
Well,
y'all hear him.
my whole thing was the whole mouth and stuff like that.
But
because-
he explained that we
Oh,
got somebody.
Did you? Okay, thank you. That's what I was going to say. And we're talking,
Yeah, she said.
we're talking, dude. And I'm just like looking at her every time. And she, right. And every time I would talk, I'm not lying. We'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And then I look and she's just staring. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that in front of a 5-year-old.
Well, not only
Oh
that,
yeah,
but
and then plus when she was had the
There's no discipline.
using the table.
Oh my God, she would during the show. She would be told. Playing with the mic. I'm like, we can't do that.
Just out of curiosity, what happens if you come over here?
I'll throw my
Well,
can.
she was swinging on the table like it was a set of monkey bars,
Oh yeah, that.
What happened here?
and that was live on air.
Well, hey, we're live on air now.
Yeah.
So how about?
Hey, what happened here with this guy, Rodner Figueroa?
Hey, if anybody could remind me when we go back live, yo, bro, by my calculations, this is my 75th coach's corner. Y'all have a great day. So let's praise Brad, and then also let's make sure I don't forget to do
Don't
it.
they normally wait until they're 100?
Sir,
Go ahead, start prepping. Saying- Okay, somebody
Dang,
listen
man, I
to
forgot
listen to this.
Ashley's
Listen to
show.
what this guy
Jeff said to send you this. Hold on, let me get it turned back. Damn it, man! There we go. Look,
He's an idiot. Listen to what this announcer said.
yes.
He said, "Well, watch out. You know that Michelle Obama looks like she's from the cast of the Planet of the Apes."
We need to discuss that.
Dude,
But you give
I would
a
think the Secret
but
Service.
but you say this is not the of
Yeah.
Just for Fun Radio. Make sure you're very clear on you're
Well, I'm
never
just
going to
gonna
believe.
plug my show and say this is the kind of stuff we'll be talking about.
Right. And we got to discuss that after the show. 'Cause
My show?
The time frame. We're going to
Oh,
change
yeah.
the time frame a little bit.
I'll wait until after the show.
What?
You got to
Okay.
remember mine can just about be taped. So
Are
they
they
can
here?
go anywhere
Right.
where we need.
Well, when I was addressing
What?
throwing it out on what times we should be,
Mhm.
and a lot of the people that I have discussed with saying, "What do you think about an afternoon show?"
They'll probably-
And they were like, "Well, what time?" I said,
Yeah.
"We're thinking like that 5 to 7." They said, "How about 7 to something?"
Yeah.
They said because what's happening is some of these cats aren't getting off work till 6:30,
Right,
and they're wanting to drive home to us jamming.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
And how about this?
Are we live on the radio?
Not yet,
Okay.
but
Okay.
we will be in a few, another 30 seconds. But how about this? If we get more computers going, we may open just for Crunk Radio, which would involve 2 more computers running another.
Mhm.
But the catch would be our sponsors would be on both stations.
Mhm.
The morning show would be on both stations.
Mhm.
But then after the show, I just kick back the different music.
Different
we
formats.
stay
on the
with-
music.
We stay with Just for Fun Radio so that we are PG-13. Everybody can listen. And then the other will be,
Wow.
NC-17.
Yeah. Now, what about? We'll
We'll talk
about
later, but I was just giving you that as a heads up.
it. Okay.
I thought that'd be cool. All right, all you great, fantastic listeners
that are awake.
that are awake.
Yeah.
So
this
far.
Friday morning.
Yeah. Right.
It's Friday the 13th.
Friday. Hey, man, I used to have that recording. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. Okay.
And then
She
it,
made it.
it's quitting time. Remember that one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that.
Oh,
somewhere.
hey, guess what? Guess who I heard on the radio like 2 days ago?
Who?
Southside.
Mm,
And
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
What?
Oh no, I was doing some research on my notes.
no, but I mean, why is that such a odd thing?
I didn't
for you?
realize he was still on the radio.
Oh yes.
Okay.
He's now considered one of the regular guys, so his pay increase went up,
Oh,
which
wow.
means George Steinberg will make more money.
Yeah, really. And then that website you sent me.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not
you didn't
gonna-
realize he was still on the radio, and he has the same wig. It's still around.
Really? Yeah, I thought he was gone. But
No, him and Brett Michaels must shop at the same hair extensions.
yeah,
Them
that's
and
what
Pee
I
Wee
was gonna
Herman.
ask.
Is that Pee Wee Herman's real
They
hair?
shop at the same
I
hair
wonder.
extension place.
But no, I was doing some research on that one website you shot me because I'm one of these guys that I'll look at a website and I'll say, okay, how the hell do they make money?
Mhm.
How do you and when you look at Amazon and all that other stuff, it's pretty simple now to understand. But I was looking at the one you sent me with the T-shirts and all because
Yes.
for our listeners, if you don't
yes.
want to know, we're going to be opening up a store and it's going to be justforfunradio.com.
We're gonna sell rubber poo
and and
Mhm.
and fake puke.
and
I'm telling you, if we get a building, I promise you, if we get a building, we're going to be selling that. And you think I'm funny? I mean, but I'm
no, I
telling
really
you.
don't.
I'm telling
Okay,
you.
there's like some cricket noises.
Keep going.
No, but we're opening up an online store, and I'm working on it. So I got to do a lot of research. Well, I'm looking at this one company, and basically, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how the heck do they make any money. You know what? I tell you what, when you go to the Better Business Bureau, and this is an old guy thing. I know.
Why
what
has
the
it gotta
better-
be an old
I
guy
know what
thing?
the Better Business.
But have you ever looked at their website to look up companies?
Yes.
It's amazing, some of the stuff you find out. Wow. Because you know what? Have you ever put in a BBB complaint?
No.
A big, beautiful, broad. What? I thought you were into
That
the
was
BB.
your man. He just lead it into
I
you,
thought that
and
was-
you didn't say a word.
I thought that was the BBW. I thought that's what you were trying
No,
to say.
I-
I didn't quite get what you meant.
Actually, I was gonna bring up the bald, the big bald besties. Remember seeing the Saturday night?
I'm so lost.
yeah,
What-
me
The
too.
wrestlers.
are you
Wow.
smoking crack?
Is that
No.
crickets? I need to get that sound right. But
Anyways,
okay, so I'm looking at that thing. So I go to the Better Business Bureau, and I'm reading some stuff, and then of course you start looking at other websites, because these type of undertakings are big. I mean, people don't understand that. It sounds like it's so easy. Oh, just put your email address in and your password, and hey, you're running a store. No, that's not how it works. There's a lot of work to be done, and you've got to find out. And I'm going to give you an example. You guys know that I do work with volunteer work with Freedom Outdoor Adventures about the combat disabled vets. And one time we did a fundraiser for a specific event. And we had one of these, and they call them crowd or fundraiser, crowd raising stuff. It was a website. I won't mention it, but okay. So it said when you ordered the shirt, and I designed a beautiful shirt with our logo on it, and on the back of it said we support our vets, and it said minimum order 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So now I put it out there to our subscribers and all that other stuff. Well, due to a glitch on my part, absolutely volunteering 100%. I didn't just cut and paste the URL. I typed it out, and I made a boo-boo, and the boo-boo went on for about 2-3 weeks of a 1-month fundraiser.
Right.
So we sold like 6 shirts,
Oh crap.
and I was like, crap. But one guy gave us like a donation on top of the shirt, so it was worth it. And I said, hey, okay, a couple people will get the shirts. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. Okay. Then I get all these emails from folks saying they're not going to send us our shirts or refunding our money.
Why?
And I'm like, well, we met the minimum. Okay, here's the deal. This is how these people work. What they do is when you're ordering what type of shirt,
Right.
it'll say the minimum for that shirt. No logos, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just if you wanted to buy those shirts, the minimum order be 6. When you have embroidery or screening done or anything else like that, you know how many shirts I would have had to have sold just to break even?
Mm-mm.
40 something, like 47 shirts. So
there is a minimum.
there is a minimum, and you cannot find it anywhere.
Okay, so let me get this right. This is the shirt company that will not make the shirt until the order's been placed.
No, this is not our deal.
Oh well,
I'm researching our deal.
okay, but I'm talking about the one you're talking
The
about.
one
though.
I'm talking about.
Okay, because I remember there was one that came out
Mhm.
a year or so ago.
Mhm.
Where it was you ordered your shirts. In other words, if the 5 of us sitting
Yeah.
at this table decided we wanted shirts,
Right.
I could place my order last month.
Uh-huh.
You could place yours today.
Yeah.
She could place hers next month. He
Yeah.
could do it 3 months from now. But until we reach the 50 minimum, none of the shirts would be made. In other words,
Yeah.
if it
Yeah.
took a year to have 50 ordered, nobody got their
Yeah.
shirts
Now,
for a
this-
year.
this is
And
different.
some of the people by that point had
Yeah.
canceled their order. So in other words, here we are trying to get to 50.
Yeah.
The guy that's been waiting 6 months could be like, forget this. Well, now our count of 46 just went to 44
Right.
because 2 people canceled. And then, look, dude, if you just want to play, go out in the backyard. So it just changes the equation.
Well, here's the thing too, is that these folks really wanted these shirts
Yes.
because they're participating in that event. So, like I said, here I am. I'm looking at how does this website make money? I found out what they do is this happens all the time. Okay. And so sometimes the minimum order is as much as like you said, 50, but it's almost impossible to get to 50 because some people are like, man, I've been waiting for the shirt for 3 months. I ain't letting them charge my card. So they do a chargeback. So you never get back to it. One, the company charges you for the chargeback.
Of course, they're going to make their $13.45 or whatever.
They're going to charge the customer $35 for a chargeback. They're going to charge you $20.
Right.
And then here's the other part: is all that money that comes in prior to making the minimum, they invest it.
I was going to say they just sit on it and
They
invest
put it in an escrow account,
Yeah.
and they invest it. And if every last one of us pull our money back out in 6 months, so be it.
They've already made how much ever they made.
They've had millions of dollars in
That's right.
escrow invested.
That's right.
And some investments, of course, future, blah, blah, blah. But a money market account just across the board is safe. CDs,
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Even if you're only getting 3%.
How about this? When you get done with this,
Mhm.
remind me to tell you something about 2 CDs that went missing in a bank.
You have got to be kidding me. You want me to remind you? You do know I have.
Well,
there's times I get lost coming here.
I've had 2 CDs that went missing.
They're FDIC.
Just
Yeah,
keep
okay.
going, because
Right.
you may even be able to give me an answer to this. This is how funny it is.
I used to be really, 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 really into this. I actually had a show on AOL, believe it or not. And
Are we done with the shirts?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to start talking and ruin where you were going.
Well, you're talking about understanding financial stuff.
Yeah.
I actually had a show on AOL. It was on Thursday nights, and it was whatchamacallit, it's funny, Spend Your Money with Mad Dog Madsen, me. And it started a group called the Wise Old Sages, and we talked about financial matters. I used to talk, my thing was overseas, I used to buy a lot of stock in worldwide funds. And so I used to study, what China was doing. Remember when Hong Kong was taken away, or the lease was run out and Hong Kong went back to the Chinese?
Right.
There was some major financial deals going on there.
Mhm.
And, so I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to share that with listeners and also, that's what you do.
Well, how about this?
Okay.
Of course, I'm trying to run cameras and do this. At the same
Yeah, we
time.
got to get, and you know what, the spring's coming up, and we're gonna try to get some interns in here, and then the summer's coming up, and I think we should really shoot for an intern on the summer,
Right.
Not a host
right,
intern, but an
right,
actual behind
So
the scenes.
how
intern.
about this? So my grandmother, before she lost her mind, it's not that she did. She didn't lose her mind when she passed away. But what I'm using this as an example. She had a power of attorney that handled only medical decisions, not financial decisions.
Mhm.
So my aunt and my grandmother are riding down the road. My grandmother, this is not the one. Okay, my aunt is not the one that had the medical capability of making decisions for my grandmother. Let's word it this way: it's 2 separate individuals. We'll say Aunt A and Aunt B.
I knew you were going there. That's why I started giggling.
So my Aunt B went with my grandmother to take her somewhere, and my Aunt B and my grandmother went by SunTrust Bank. My grandmother pulls out $60,000, drives to the bank right here at Salem Road and Salem Road in Old Salem, and goes into said bank and deposits $30,000 for me in a CD,
Mm-hmm.
$30,000 for my cousin in a CD. It had my grandmother's name
Mm-hmm.
and my name, my grandmother's name, and my cousin's name, which
Mhm.
mean the only people that could have got my CD out would be me and my grandmother. The only people that could have got my cousins out would be my cousin or my grandmother.
Yeah.
So I
No.
didn't know this CD existed.
Yeah.
So after my grandmother passes away, a year or so goes by. Aunt A had delegated the wheel, but the problem is Aunt B gets me on the phone and says, "I meant to tell you, did you know that you had 30,000 plus in a CD at this bank?" I said, "This is the bank I cashed a check from Fusions. When he writes me a check, I'm always in there." And she said, "Well, you need to go up there and find out about that CD, because when it was put in, it was 30,000. When it came out, who knows what it could have been."
Yeah.
So, because it was good for 36 months,
Yeah.
this particular CD. So there's no telling what it would be worth. So we'll just continue to call it 30,000.
Right.
So I go up there to ask, and they're telling me we can't give you the information. And I'm like, but
I'm going to be honest with you. When you first said this
hold
and
on.
you said that someone put your name on it, that's why I shook my head.
hold on. The problem is this. It's mine and my grandmother's. Under my social security number, under my grandmother's social security number. They could not tell me nothing other than it was cashed out.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
How was it cashed out?
Yeah.
Because, well, if she didn't come get it and I didn't come get it, who came and got it? And how did you give my $30,000 to somebody? And they cannot answer that, even though they've got every bit of my documentation that proves who I am.
Yeah.
But there's over $60,000 missing.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that one because I know what happened.
Good. We need to talk about that.
I know exactly.
I got 30,000 missing, dude.
Yeah, and it's gonna still be missing.
Yeah. I was told I got to go. The bank lady got smart. I ended up having to call her boss, and her boss then went and reprimanded her, so to speak. But the point being is, they then said, you got to go contact an attorney, because with an attorney can force them to,
he'll have to get a court.
He'll have to file something, of course. But I can't
Yeah.
necessarily file it. I'd have to have an attorney go file it.
Right.
So yeah, we're talking $60,000 missing, and at this point, it could be $75,000 for all we know.
Or it could be 10,000.
Yeah, it could be anything at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So yeah, I was just discussing that.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy when you look at how investments work.
So
What else we got?
I know we got some guests coming in today, right?
Yes, we do. We have the Jagged Edge coming in.
Cool.
Excuse me.
What?
That is the Jagged Edge. How do you spell
said
the?
THE, the.
That's
The
not the.
TAH.
THT.
The
The.
The Jagged Edge.
Are they from Atlanta?
Not
The.
the one and only incredible Jagged Edge will be in the house.
It's
king
spelled
of
the exact same
Southern
way.
Pride.
Stephanie, if we let her do the commercials, you need to go down there to Rod's Performance and you get that best oil change. They do the best idea. I'm telling you the truth.
I tell you what.
Whatever.
And you know what? She
Like-
texts just like she talks. Sometimes I get her text and I get that 10 to 15 degree head tilt.
I want you to say this.
Because
Hey.
I talk into the phone when I text.
I want you to tell me a story about a past where Mike had sent you a text.
No.
Just quickly say it. Don't think too long.
Yeah. And don't be telling what I say exactly.
What are you doing? What are you
No.
wearing?
What I was getting at is she would probably say, Mike had texted me. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I was waiting
Oh, yeah,
for.
yeah.
I was waiting
Well,
for
here,
that.
here, you want me to give you a funny one? Okay, this happened last
Mike
night.
had texted me.
This is one.
I
that
can't
happened
laugh because
last
I've
night.
caught myself saying it too.
and I'll be, I won't.
I've caught myself saying texted,
Hey, did y'all
and then
like
I have
that
to
one?
correct myself.
If you touch my virginity, I'll stab you. You guys
Yes.
don't comment on anything I post. I
'Cause
hate.
you're not
Well, he
funny.
said
I hate all of you.
You might be funny down at the retirement center, sir, but
you know what? I hate all of y'all equally.
we don't find you that funny, and I just hope you understand that that you
No,
may be
no.
funny
I
down
am
there at the night of bingo when you're
I am
performing
funny.
the entertainment before the show.
funny. I'm gonna start doing Elvis.
Steph, them headphones glow.
They do. They really do.
How funny is it that because now Steph has a little computer, she can't see over it. So every time I tell her to look at herself on
Yeah.
camera, she has to lean. Now sit back like you were since you're on camera. No, put your little laptopy thing back where it was. Now sit normal.
Laptopy thing.
Now I want everybody who's watching video to watch this. Steph, look at the screen that has the video on it.
I just get bigger.
She has to lean over her computer. That's how you lean when you fart. I wasn't trying to get you to show people that.
Okay, so,
And I was
so
also looking at my hair looks yellow.
yeah,
and-
well,
and that's-
Sure.
that's
that
called,
was what I was trying to get at with trying to get the lighting right. But go ahead. That's called what? Boxed hair coloring
no,
from
I was,
Walmart.
I was gonna say personal hygiene.
No, I washed my hair. Thank you.
I washed it.
In urine.
I washed it in my hair. I washed it in my hair. Remember, she took a bath
It's
Yeah.
raining.
She took a bath.
I took an all over bath.
the morning of the show.
I got me an all over bath.
It's
For
raining
Curtis.
here in Guh.
Too big
It's raining where?
in Atlanta.
Guh.
We're in Conyers. Good.
Just
Okay,
saying.
so get
I
this.
washed my hair with
Get this.
Tresemme, thank you.
Now this is
Wait, you washed your hair with what?
Tresemme.
Oh, I thought she
Ooh
said
la
she
la.
washed it with Vaseline.
I
was
thought
fixing-
you were saying, trust me, I
I was
washed my
fixing-
hair.
I was fixing to be very surprised with the I washed my hair in Vaseline. That explains that nice oily sheen.
Yeah.
Not Charlie Sheen, but oily sheen.
Easy, Twiler. She said, hey, man, you don't sleep, so are you asleep? This is it. Like,
What?
this is, let me tell you something. This is so late. It was today. It was after midnight. Just wondering, cause I'm pissed. I put, sorry, fell asleep. What's up?
I'm sorry I was asleep.
Yeah. So she put, laughing out loud, are you awake now?
Nope.
Uh,
No, I'm not.
just so everybody understands, being on a morning show on a radio program, it's full timer.
Oh boy,
It's a full timer.
it is.
Scotty and I were arguing last night to the wee hours, and then we
Wait,
start
how
off-
are we arguing?
Well,
at the
you know
wee
what
hours?
I mean. I say arguing, but I love you.
No, I don't mean it that way. What time was the wee hours?
Well, I mean, I fell asleep while I was talking to you.
Butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
listen, let's just clarify.
Oh,
I
here
try
we
to go
go.
to
I
bed
should've-
early,
I
and we know Pops over here
I swear
does.
you guys argue with each other while you sleep.
They
Yeah,
argue
we're-
like an old married couple, don't they?
Mm.
Well, if you're jealous,
The
just
problem
say
is
it.
he doesn't understand that that's aggravating as crap to me, and he doesn't get it. He doesn't care, is what it is. He thinks it's funny.
And it's not.
You know what Mom said? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Well, when the
So,
show's over, it's over.
it's over. I know.
Do you
Um,
quit being gay when the show's over?
Yes.
Yes.
By my contract, I have. To
Listen,
be gay. Oh,
I-
I'm not supposed to say that on the air.
I need to find out if Tubby's
I'm sorry.
listening. Hold on.
Please don't fire me.
I need to see if Tubby, if you're listening, you need to text me right now.
Do you hear what he said? He said, please don't fire me. He just found out he's not gay when he's not on the show.
Oh my God. Tubby has a request. No. And because we're at 8:16 and we're not early into the hour, and Twyler here does not have a problem with making gay jokes. Hell, he makes the gay jokes before I do, and I even look at him going, "What the heck did you just say?" Because I feel like I'm going to offend him, and him on the other hand, he's over here busting these jokes like it's nothing.
It's part of his contract.
It's part of his
It's
contract.
part of my.
He's only here so we don't get fined.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, this is you wouldn't let me be on the show unless I signed the contract. And the
So
contract
anybody
said
that-
I had
Anybody that's
gay
watching,
character.
anybody that's watching the mom, the video can see
This is what we see. This
Twyler at his finest.
is what we look at all day long. Hey, when does Dr. Brock and the Jagged Edge get here?
I don't know, but let me go back to the Tubby thing. Tubby,
Okay.
me and Tubby were discussing, and listen, y'all, if you get offended easily, this might be rough.
Might be the time to take
We
the
were
kids out of the room.
discussing the fact, I said to Tyler, how do you know you're gay? Have you ever been with a woman?
Wow.
No, sir, I'm not.
Then how do you know?
Sexually, no.
Then how do you know?
He hits on women, just so you know.
But people, Mike, do you like sushi?
All day, every day.
And how do you know you like sushi?
because I eat it and I've ate it.
That means you've tried it.
Scotty,
Yeah.
let me ask you. A
So
question.
have you decided that you're not straight because you've tried it and you didn't like it? You.
I know where you're going.
Because listen, Andy Cagle said one time when somebody said, how do you know you're not gay? He says, because I tried it one time and I didn't like it.
I have that question for you.
Mhm.
You have that question or
Here it
a
comes.
question.
How do you know you're not gay?
Mhm.
Because I've seen you guys and you don't do it for me.
Mhm.
I've seen women and they don't do it for me.
Yeah, but genetically you're supposed to be with women. So how do you know that you're not?
Actually, genetically, I'm not. Genetically, you are, and that's what makes us different.
Can I go home?
I mean, if you want to have this discussion,
No, but
I'll have this discussion.
Tubby's
but-
going to miss this discussion. Tubby has a request.
Well, look, it's recorded on YouTube. He can come back.
Tubby
and
has a
watch it.
request for anybody that gets offended easily. I apologize. Tubby has a request
Go ahead.
that he wants to videotape you only for scientific reasons, you having sex with a female midget to make sure that you don't like women.
I'll make out with a midget, female midget. I won't have sex though.
Look at Mike's face. Mike
You're-
is so confused.
No. I'm not confused. Believe me, I have an extremely high IQ. Here's the part. Your friend wants to videotape him in some weird act, sexual act, and you honestly believe that it was for experimental purposes.
It's
When
for
someone
science.
says, "Oh, I just want to,"
It's for scientific reasons
somebody
only.
is a perv. Somebody has issues.
Here's this, Scotty. When you were a teenager and you made out with a female, did you get aroused?
Let's not go too far with the
No,
conversation,
yeah,
but yes.
really.
No,
yes.
just answer yes or no.
Yes.
That's
yes,
not
you
too
did.
far. That's not too
I make out with females because I'm an actor and I've done it on stage, and I also have had a couple girlfriends. And you can't just
fake it.
fake it. I
Well,
made out.
Steph and her husband's been doing it for years. Sure, you can.
I was about to say I do.
I've made out with plenty of women, and it does not do that for me.
Makes sense to me.
Tubby's typing. I didn't say video.
Yes, you did, Tubby. Hush.
Would you want an audio bite?
No, but he did say that he would need proof. He would have to see it to
I'm sure
believe
he
it.
does.
I'm what the
But if you know me, if there's going to be seeing is believing, we're videoing it.
Yeah, I'm vomiting a little bit in my mouth.
I am what the community calls a
I'm
gold
hoping we're
star.
not losing listeners.
Actually, we're gaining listeners.
We're at 8:19. Until 8:30, we can get away with a little bit of this.
I mean, it's a taboo topic, and if we
No,
didn't
why?
talk about it, we wouldn't be doing our jobs right.
Yeah, but why is it a
But,
taboo topic?
It's
every day.
That's the way society accepts it.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You have
Yeah, because we want you
no-
to now start being honest with us because you haven't been up till
you
now.
have no idea how open and discussed it is now compared to when I was 15
And I understand
16.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, it didn't.
You, if somebody even thought you were getting a beating.
that. And I guarantee you I wouldn't be out like I am now
No, sir.
if that were the case
No,
still.
sir, you would not. I assure
I'm
you.
thankful that I live in the age that I do.
I'm not.
Why?
The world is screwed up, dude.
Yes.
Oh my God, Tubby types. And now the truth comes out, Scotty.
Yeah.
You want the video. My
Yeah.
point is, if anything happens, it will be videoed.
It won't happen.
Steph, why are you've made out with your cousin and you're shaking your head.
Wow.
It
Oh.
was an accident.
Wait, I'm
What?
sure. Listen, I'm sure the first time Tyler did something, he called it an accident too.
You did not just say you kissed your cousin and it was an accident.
Yes, it was.
It's about as bad as us believing Tubby just wants the videotape for experimental.
No, Tubby's not the one that
Or
wanted
who's?
it. I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
you know.
Waterhead who? What? All
No.
your friends only have one name.
So, Steph, you're shaking your head and almost disgust because we're making this joke, but yet you physically have done the act of spit swapping with a cousin.
I did not know he
Were
was
they a
my
midget?
cousin.
Were you aroused?
I did not know he was my
That's not the
cousin.
question.
I
Just
did
answer
not
yes or
know he
no.
was my
That's
cousin.
all she's going to answer. Did you,
Plead the
I
fifth.
did not know he was my
Your
cousin.
Honor,
Your
can
Honor,
I,
plead
Sir
the
Mike
fifth.
is asking you a question.
Your Honor, I have a request to the court. I would like to treat Redneck Stephanie as a hostile witness.
Try not to hit the many cams you sling at her over.
I'm going to ask
the-
you one more time. Were
I did
you
not know.
aroused when you were making out with your cousin?
No, actually, it was creepy. It actually felt weird.
Yeah,
But you,
why
didn't know
that's-
it was your cousin, though.
I didn't know. Right, I
That's-
did not know he was my cousin.
Yeah,
but it
that's-
still.
But you
felt-
were aroused.
You
No,
were.
I wasn't.
Hold on,
It-
hold on. We're going to clarify this because we've had this conversation before.
Who's your cousin? I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
call
hold
him.
on. So, as y'all were sliding into third base,
Nope,
Oh my
didn't go that far.
Wow, come
was
on.
there heavy petting?
There was just kissing.
Just kissing.
So no animals.
No
involved.
touching of hands.
I'm uncomfortable.
I am too.
The gay guy says he's uncomfortable.
Why would that? Never mind. Go on. Just go. Run. Roll with it. Roll with it.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Wing it.
I just find that I'm just making jokes, but I just
Don't
find it
offend
funny.
anybody.
I'm
So here's the question then, Mr. Tyler. Why are you feeling uncomfortable?
For real. You didn't kiss your cousin.
Exactly.
Or did you?
I just have to hear about it.
What's the closest thing to a relative you've made out with?
mom.
Sucking
Grandma.
on
Oh, sorry,
mom's
what-
boob is not making out.
Oh,
Probably.
Unless you're 14.
We probably had some sort of common ancestor at some point, but that's I mean, far down the road.
Jake says he's still cracking up about me saying, "Can I go home?" Hey, come get me.
Tubby types, that idiot just called me Waterhead. Chris Raven says, I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Yeah, really. You ever seen what's her name, Amy Fowler, do it on the Big
Uh-oh.
Bang Theory?
the webcam just stopped working,
Oh my god!
which means
And it's frozen on him.
I know.
Wow. This is the perfect time to go to YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah, as I'm restarting our
Nothing
program.
but smooth editing.
Yeah.
Well, everything's back, so we didn't freeze, but just a second.
Oh, that's good. That would have been
That would have been a weird
That would've been a
thing.
flash freeze. Flash freeze. Remember that? Remember that song?
And I've already got like
Yes.
16 gigs of RAM in this computer, and I'm going to end up having to
Double it.
to double the RAM in this computer because we're doing so much.
32, baby. 32 gigs.
And
Let's
what
go to
sucks is when I was buying the RAM for this computer, I
He
had
told
even
you.
said, no. I said, if I'm going to spend this, why not step the RAM up? And everybody's like, because you don't need it. And now I'm like,
With
crap. I spent $100 to redo the RAM in this computer because one stick went bad, and I could have spent $250 and doubled my RAM. I should have just doubled my RAM.
And if you call now, you can quadruple your RAM. I just want to do that in the radio voice.
You just wanted to say RAM.
RAM.
Can I ask why?
No, because I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Hey,
anyways,
Tomorrow, does that start at noon? I hope.
I
the
really,
weather's nice.
truthfully don't know. I got to get back with her today.
Yeah, I need to talk to her too.
We started having conversations
Yeah.
yesterday about some other issues,
Uh-huh.
and I told her that she needed to holler at me today, and let's clarify a few things.
I would like to call my son a little bit later on and wish him a happy birthday.
Yes, and we have a couple of birthdays that we've got to
figured
do.
we did. I figure we did. Holy smokes, man! I tell you what, I went to the VA.
Oh my
yesterday.
God!
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pan the cam again. We need an intern to do camera because I've got to put this on Mike's face.
Oh. Hey, has everybody
Hold on,
noticed
don't
that-
change the subject.
Oh, okay.
So my text message from Tubby that just came in
Mhm.
as the camera's on Mike's face. I just figured out why Mike pisses me off so bad
Here we go.
Because I'm right.
because he's me at 60.
How old is he?
He's like 36.
Oh, well, you got 24 years to listen to me pissing you off.
But he just figured it out. He says, "Man, this is me."
Yeah.
You and Tubby, I
Yeah.
think would bump heads for about, I don't know, an hour or two until you both look at each other and go, "Oh crap."
So,
So like looking in a mirror that shows you in different ages.
so what you're saying is Tubby is kind of like me at 4?
Well,
Yeah, that was an insult, dude. Because when some people are really
I
redneck,
don't
they
know.
don't understand.
I don't know. He's not redneck. He's just like you.
He's just
He's just
like you.
younger you.
He's
Now
not-
that I think about it, is he not?
don't bother.
I would
Stephanie.
be looking at you, Steph, if you could
Yeah.
stop thinking about your cousin long enough to come back to the show.
Wow. Just
I'll tell
wow.
you when we go on break.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
sure.
Tubby's like, now I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
Get this.
No, yeah, yes, I see. I see. Mike is Tubby, or Tubby is Mike. In
Yes.
20
Okay, well,
something.
We got,
see.
and here at 8:20 from Germany. What a great topic.
Yeah. Hey, girl. What's up? Grüß Gott, wie geht's?
Fight me, Mike.
Stephanie, I see you as a older mother Oompa Loompa.
Except Tubby says, well, my
Fight
jokes
me.
are better.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so is your name.
And
Tubby.
then I
what
get,
grown man walks around with the name Tubby?
and I get
Hey,
Chris
honey.
with Ravens Renovation types. No, Tubby is far from Mike.
Thank you, sir.
So I don't know what to take that as, Chris. Is that
Geographically.
mean does that mean Tubby is so much better than Mike, or Mike is so much better than Tubby? What is it that you're trying to say?
or Tubby is more than a 25-mile radius. He is far from me.
yeah, well,
yeah.
geographically
It's-
speaking.
I know that was an intelligent thing. Let's dumb it down. Hey, looky there, over yonder. No, yonder. Then look over yonder. There you go. That was my redneck speak for the day. Hey, have y'all noticed that since
Yeah.
Tubby's
Redneck Stephanie-
better. That's what the text said.
Yeah,
Tubby's
okay.
better.
Yeah, I got you. See, and you won't let me respond to any of this stuff. And
Well,
so I just gotta
Because
sit here
you
and take it.
can't insult our listeners.
Yes, I can.
You can, but you're not supposed to.
I fought for these freedoms. Have y'all noticed that redneck?
Yeah, but
Steph-
I've built this not to piss everybody off. You can't come here and unweave
I know.
the blanket that I've made.
Okay. All right. So yeah, continuing to do the same thing over and over, expecting different results.
Insanity.
You do realize that the show was doing just fine before you got here, and it'll do just fine if you leave.
Jeez, well, maybe I should
Well,
go.
all right,
I
then.
mean,
No,
yeah,
but for
driving
you to-
round trip 50 miles a day to get
For-
this abuse. Hell,
No, but for
I
you,
could get
you,
married.
you made that crack last night. You made that crack last night, and the fact of the matter is the show works.
Yes, sir, it does.
And
Yes.
adding new characters is great, but you
Yes.
can't piss off people to have new characters.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to piss anybody off.
So, and now you're going to get all in that quiet zone. But you just made that joke, and I'm just clarifying that everything's okay.
Well, I mean, you made it perfectly clear that everything's going to be fine if I get up and
Well,
walk out that door.
I'm just being very, very, very clear because I've had other people that think the show will not go on, and the show will go
by
on.
no means.
Yeah,
And
the show will go on.
You're right. Absolutely.
And furthermore, I had conversations yesterday because people were calling to ask about previous people being here and some crimes that might be committed. So I'm like, I don't know nothing about all that.
I didn't do it.
That's right. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. There ain't no pictures of me. It wasn't me. Call Shaggy. Shaggy will tell you it wasn't me.
You look like a Taliban pizza delivery man.
Hey, let me ask you something. You've been overseas.
Yep.
Is gay accepted over there?
Oh.
Yes, very much so.
I'm just curious. I've not seen a gay guy with an AK. Is why I'm
what is it,
asking.
every
Well, no,
Thursday?
not in Muslim countries.
Every
Yes,
Thursday or
it's hidden in mainly.
That's what I was
Islamic
getting at.
countries. But
every Thursday, right? Something
yeah.
something like that.
yeah, Thursday, Friday, Wednesdays meet and greet. Thursdays, yeah. I mean, Southwest Asia is known for its
Mhm.
women are for procreation, little boys are for exotic nights of.
Anyways,
The world
And they find themselves to be the people that want to dominate the world.
We all have our skeletons.
Wow.
Have y'all noticed that since Redneck Stephanie got that computer? I mean, she's busy over there.
all she ever
Yes,
does
could
is
me
stare at
okay,
Daryl.
me and Mike, come on. We had this conversation yesterday. What the halo are you doing
She
all
just
during the
sit-
show?
You want me to tell you? Because I can see it. She's sitting there staring at Daryl
right? Yes, right
All right.
now I am, but
from The Walking Dead.
I had,
Me and Mike were talking the other day, about you have this
So,
computer,
She
you
showed
have this
me a
computer,
shirtless man and was like, "I want that."
and you
Exactly
look like you're
that. I'm like,
typing,
okay, what do you want me to say?
Like, she looks like she's busy right now. Get your finger out.
but you look like you're typing the whole time, like you're sending extreme, like it looks like you're running the chat line for
Yeah.
the show. And me
She's
and Mike
looking
just
busy.
keep going. She is really busy.
Our-
And then it's
our-
like, what is she doing?
I
our
do actually have conversations with different listeners during the show right now, and you can ask Jacob. And if he
Oh,
says,
wait. Now I
he
feel like we're in high school. I said it. You can ask Mike if I didn't say it.
and you're really going to use Jacob to back up your
And you're going to
story.
use Jacob as your backup.
well,
A guy that lives in another state.
If he tries to throw
I'm an
me under the
animated
bus,
character.
I have
Just
it
ask him.
pulled up right now and can show y'all where we were talking about someone.
Man,
sent
she's thinking
music
she's
in.
having to prove her defense. That means
No,
you
no,
have a
no,
guilty conscience.
No,
I think
no.
Aaron
I know,
Hill's
I
supposed
just
to call
know
me
y'all.
today too.
Yes, is that today?
Yes, it is. She's supposed to send in some music. They're performing tonight, by the way.
All right,
I
today
think
is
she
my
did.
son's 13th birthday on Friday the 13th. So that's from Ravens Renovation.
Oh, hey, it's my son Santino's 12th birthday.
Hey,
Today.
now listen, let's shoot off to a commercial and bathroom breaks. And we come back, we have a birthday to do. So everybody hang tight. We will be back momentarily. Remember, as always, it's just for friggin' fun. And I'm over here, God, what's going on? I'm running 2 different track balls over here, and I can't figure out why I can't change the song, and it's because I was on the wrong one.
Now you know the struggle.
Yeah. When it sucks, you should know it really sucks when you have the wrong ball.
Or me. I don't have either one.
Oh my God, I still can't believe that you are going with that story.
It's true.
But you're going with it.
I'm not going with it. I mean, it's true.
It's true. Okay, everybody, we'll be right back. It's just for fun in the morning.
Thank you, Karina.
Why am I not?
I don't because she's talking to me. She no like you. We love you a long time. I have no idea what you said.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's stretching. Yeah, I like having that camera, Mike. But it's hard to run it and keep going.
What are you watching?
It kind of takes away from the show.
What is that, the camera?
Well,
Well,
no, me
you
trying to run it all.
You have to run it.
Because that's what sucks is used to, I didn't have to do any of that. And I was knee deep in the show having a good time. Now I can't be funny because I'm so busy paying attention to what I got to do as far as physically moving stuff around.
Sounds like that's what it's. Seriously, dude, not funny. That's what it sounds like he says is. I'm not looking.
Okay.
Oh, I know he's standing there with it, ready to fire at will.
You like The Walking Dead? Used to.
Oh my goodness.
She said,
He put the camera on me so that he could shine that light.
Okay.
First you tase me, now you're shining a light on. Hey!
I was just trying to see if you're paying attention.
Holy shite.
Yeah, they make a new screen that I'm actually considering buying. It's as tall as this one, but it's about that wide. So that I would have that and then this and this. Well, the problem is that's too big overall, height-wise. But what I'm saying is they make this height, they make an HP now, but it's that wide, and it will allow me to do 3 of these screens and have one screen to have that control, and that control.
how big is my screen on my desktop? That big?
Yeah, but how tall is it?
Well, you can.
Well, I mean,
Tall
but
enough
what
to
I'm
ride
saying
the
is
rides.
this new one they're making is no taller than that, and it's that wide so that you can do individuals. Because what happens is on the TV, it automatically takes everything that size when you're doing what we're doing there. But it would just be kind of cool. The problem is, huh?
Microsoft Windows Conduit TV.
What now?
You can throw Microsoft Windows.
Yes, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, if I tried to take all 3 of those and put them side by side, they would also be big. What I'm saying is this would allow it to stay here where I can be here and it not take up everything. Meaning my video, my face would not be blocked by a 40-inch screen. Yeah, and that's what I was kind of getting at. But the catch is look on the screen right here. You see that right there where you would do this to transit? The problem is right here, you see I have it zoomed in because this screen is actually showing that whole TV monitor. So I've had to zoom it in to only be the face so you don't see all the controls and all that other stuff. Because I still couldn't get that camera to physically work on Manicam because it's still acting weird, you know. Like I said, it just to me it just kind of takes away because I'm trying to do too much. I'm not in my funny zone because I'm too busy trying to do this, and that's why I said, man, well, I got to figure out a simpler way to do it. We were talking about that the other day. It's really cool that we're growing, but the show's not what it was because we're trying to do too much at one time.
Yeah.
Well, my son's not awake yet, so and I haven't heard back from Aaron. Those are the 2 things. Rich wanted me to do a plug too. I'm just trying to come up with
They should be here any minute. I'm surprised they're not here already. To be honest with you, because they were here.
Yeah, they
last
were.
time.
Well, you know, they were a few minutes early last time.
Well, they got here at like 8:30.
We'll do the phone call. Yeah, but if they didn't have to be here till 9, you know.
Yeah, right. But then again, last time they didn't know where they were coming. This time they know how to get here.
So we got one birthday to do. Man, we got all sorts of birthdays this morning. And
Ron's birthday.
yep. I'm glad that didn't go across the mic. But if I heard you, what does that tell you?
But you don't know that she.
Well, we don't know, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, if I'm hearing you with headphones on, that means microphones are hearing you. And we can't be sneaky if you're busting us out. But they're also at Bite Week. He is. I don't know if she is. Does that take the micro USB?
No, it takes Toshiba.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm fading this song because it's a 7-minute song. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shapes, sizes.
And color.
I usually would say, yeah, see, I didn't want to sound like that.
And sexual orientation.
Yeah, because who are we
Yeah.
to poke fun of anybody that could be homosexual? You know what I find funny about you, though?
Here we go.
And I was bragging about you.
Oh yeah.
I was bragging about you
Oh, yeah?
up at Rob's performance.
Wow.
I said, you know what's so funny is before I can even try to make a joke, you've already made it.
Mm-hmm. You want to know why that is? Because I was in a public school.
I don't have to make jokes. You make them quicker than I can.
I've dealt with worse pants than you.
I can imagine.
Well, I have to give you props because you have dealt with stuff unlike any other.
I mean,
like the mental abuse that we can describe is nothing compared to what you've had to deal with. I have to respect you for it.
I mean, imagine being raised that you were wrong your whole life.
Well, me and Mike have suffered with that our whole lives.
I was
What are
going
you
to say,
talking
I'm
about?
50 and I still get that, apparently.
That's a
But-
good example that you're trying to make, but we get that every day.
I got
Hello, me and him fight like this during the show because he thinks he's right, and I know I
I was
am.
about to say, I got treated like that about 5 minutes. Where were you?
I mean, I'm not going to go on my soapbox and be
You
poor,
can't. He's already on it.
poor pitiful me. I grew up as a gay child, blah blah blah. I didn't. I came out literally in October, and my family is dealing with it now.
Wow.
I'm not brave. The people who are brave go through childhood being completely open to everybody.
Right.
That's the brave ones.
And you know,
I'm a coward.
and I try to. God, man, don't even say that about
No,
yourself.
I am. Compared
And
to I've met people who have been beaten in school because
Because of it.
Yes,
Yes.
and I was too afraid to do that to be one of those kids.
Right.
I was a coward.
And then you played football, and you were right along with everybody doing the hating
yeah,
because you were.
I mean, I didn't
in disguise.
No, I never.
no.
I never hated
I don't.
anybody.
I don't mean that you
I was
physically were hating,
associated-
but
I
you
was
were part
associated,
of
Yes.
the group that would hate.
Yeah.
Is what I was getting.
Yeah.
At. Because you had to stay the chameleon. You
Mhm.
had to stay hidden.
And what better place to do it than right under the nose?
They say that's the best place to hide stuff is right out in the open.
Well, they also say to be your friends and family that screw you over because you don't let your enemies get close enough.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's one thing about intelligence in the military.
but you know, I make a joke all the time when people try to make cracks about people being effed up. I say, you know what? We all are crazy. We all have our screwed ups. And you know, I had haters still have haters, but had haters for years because my lifestyle was not the lifestyle people thought I should have.
Mhm.
You know, people were like, oh, he's this and he's that. He's a DJ. And he's
Right,
this.
right.
So, you know,
I mean, of course, there's always been people like that did it to me, but I never fazed me. I don't.
I mean,
I hate to say it this way, but I really don't give a crap
was-
what people think about
I
me.
was fat, still kind of am.
Why are you looking at me when you
I
say
would-
that? I'll come
because he
over there.
knows you can
talking.
relate.
I will
When you talk to
frickin'
people,
come
you tend to
over-
look at
It's
look at each and
radio.
every person.
Look in the camera.
Yeah, but-
radio.
But, I'm an actor first.
That's
All
why
right.
he acts like he likes you.
It's why he acts gay on the show.
yeah, because that's signing contract.
Contract.
No,
Yeah.
but
Is that somebody knocking on the door?
Is it someone knocking
I
on the
think
door?
our guest-
I don't see you getting up.
Our guest.
Stephanie looks at the door and she's questioning, is that somebody knocking? But she doesn't make an effort to take her headphones off and even walk to the door.
No, I didn't.
You are horrible.
Bite
Travis,
me.
Travis, is that something burning in the oven?
But to go back to what I was
And then she
saying,
just sits there.
I was
Is the house on fire?
Kind of like one of
The
them
alarm's
carbon
not going
monoxide
off.
alarms.
Is that the smoke detector?
The fire
Go
alarm's
ahead.
not
What
going off.
what you got?
back to what I was saying. I was a fat kid when I was younger, and
Sorry, I
that's
didn't mean
that's where I took most of my ridicule, was because I was the fat kid in the class.
Wow.
I mean, if
And
it's
see,
not,
I was a skinny beanpole little guy, and I got beat up all the time until I stood up and hurt somebody, and then they were scared to mess with me.
kids are terrible. Kids are, and you're a terrible person. I'm telling you now. 'Cause-
Holy
No,
cow!
I
You
will
just
point to every
pointed.
kid and tell them you are a terrible person, because you're basically up until the age of adolescence, you're a sociopath.
Okay, do you know why 90% of kids pick on the other kids?
because we can.
It's because that particular kid that's picking on somebody else has his own flaws, his
Mhm.
own problems.
Yeah.
And the best way to get over his own problems is to make fun of somebody else's problem.
Yeah. I'm not saying that.
Shut up, gay boy. I'm
See,
just,
he started
I'm
laughing.
just using this as an
He
example,
laughed
though.
at that.
No, but I'm using that as an example. Most people who do the picking have their own self-confidence problems.
Right.
That's why we're going to be doing bullies. Is everybody? That's why I try to tell it. Everybody's screwed up. Everybody has something about them that is totally whacked out, crazy, screwed up.
Right.
Not
my
me.
my screw up and yours are probably just two different kinds.
Yes. And if there's any either questioning kids or gay kids out there, I don't know what our demographics are or anything, but if there's anybody out there who is afraid to be who they are, don't be, because there's plenty of people just like you, and they look up to you, and if you do it, I guarantee you more people in your area will be doing it.
That sounded a lot like a public service announcement.
Yeah. People kill themselves because they can't go through.
I actually had a cousin that did.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go too far down this path
Yeah,
of depression.
No, he's
And
just,
it's a terrible thing, and that's why there's hotlines. I'll get the number for the hotline. I'm going to plug that in a second, because this is a serious thing that hits home with me,
Right.
Absolutely.
because I'm not going to lie, I was one of those kids who contemplated suicide because I couldn't deal with the fact that I was homosexual. And I'm sorry to get really serious on you, but this is a serious topic and it needs to be addressed.
So
We can
let's
move on now.
let's. I was gonna say this is just for fun. We're going too
I'm
too
sorry.
far.
I'm sorry.
As I just got
But-
called. I just got called names through text message because
Wow.
because of something I will not do on air. You know, I just have rules that I try to go by, and everybody can say what they want, but they're my rules, and it's my radio show.
Mhm.
it's mine. It's not yours.
That's right.
We get reminded
Really?
hourly.
Do you have to be that dude?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Well, no, you're the only one being negative Nancy here.
Negative Nancy. I've been called a lot of things, but never been called Nancy.
I'm sure you've been called Nancy before.
He's menopause Mike today.
Menopause Mike.
No, I said
We need to come up with different M words for him.
Menstruating Mike.
Listen, he's getting more quiet because you
No,
want to pick on me every second of every day, but you cannot handle it when it comes about your direction.
Miscellaneous
No,
Mike.
I just I believe in the right to free speech.
And I do too. But the problem is when your free speech starts offending people, then you can't have it. Not on this show. I have sponsors.
Yeah, I know.
And there's a time and place for everything.
That's right.
I know. Okay, yeah, I'm good. It's good. It's good.
All right, Steph. Where are we right now?
We're
It's
in
good.
Conyers.
Oh my
We're
God.
in Winder. We're in Conyers. Good.
We are at 8:48 a.m. I don't know what you want me to
We
say.
had guests come in.
Yes, but I didn't know if we were going to go ahead.
You
and
can
have them
you
sit
can
down.
always say, "Hey, look who's here up here at the 9 o'clock hour." Or do you want to just say
Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, we will have the
the
Guh.
the
Guh.
The Jagged Edge.
Guh.
what he said.
Now, when we were in Monroe the other night, you
Oh.
could have called it the,
And
but
his manager, Pee Wee Herman.
oh my God, you
Really?
started. Now, listen, I already said we're not going to be attacking our guests
Okay,
today.
that's the one that I'm getting in.
That's the only
it.
one you're getting in. Okay.
Because I'm already going to get it once he gets in here and sits down.
Won't you just zip it and keep going with what you're supposed to be doing?
But we will have them live on air at 9 o'clock here with us.
She
We will
hears that
have-
every night.
Seriously? Now,
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
You used the word zip it in the explanation.
Sip it real good.
All right, Steph.
Something.
At the 9 o'clock hour, what did you say?
Something.
The. The.
Mike, any comment or you're just not going to talk?
Salt and pepper.
Push it real good. We'll have
Welcome
the
to Squirrel Radio.
Watermelon.
Keep going.
We will have the Jagged Edge. Go ahead, correct me. Go
You
ahead.
know-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's the.
Oh boy.
Keep going.
I can't. You got
We are so just perfect over here today, are we not?
me.
Yes.
So the Jagged Edge is in the house.
And Dr. Brock, the one and only.
The
The
third.
The third, Dr. Brock. We will be having the Jagged Edge and Dr. Brock the third in the studio today.
All right.
Leave it to the
On the Friday the
intern
13th
to get
morning.
it right.
2015, year of our Lord.
That was painful.
You think because we got you laughing that you pronounce things wrong. That has nothing to do with you laughing.
I'm here to make it smooth.
Steph, tell us
I
a
digress.
story about something that happened at your house yesterday.
Oh.
Just anything.
Or not.
I came home to find kittens born underneath my carport.
Yay!
Awesome.
How many cats did you already have?
This was outside. This was not inside. I have 3 cats inside.
Did you
I
ask
wasn't
location?
questioning locations, but okay, so you have 3 inside. Now, how many do you have?
Oh, there. Well, including Mama, we have 8 because 4 babies.
So you have
And
3
Mama.
inside cats.
Yes,
How many outside cats do you have?
they're not all mine. They're neighborhood cats, but there's about 6 or 7 that run the neighborhood.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
all.
How
they
many
all
cats belong to you on your?
One.
Oh my God, I can't even say
One,
property.
Sasha.
Okay.
One.
So which one had cats, kittens?
It was a stray cat.
So
that-
it wasn't physically.
No.
Can you even say physically your cat?
Can you
No.
say feral?
Well, honestly,
that
because
word.
we fed.
So you own how
Feral.
many cats now?
Burl.
Feral.
I personally only own
Oh,
4.
only
I own
Only own 4
in her remanufactured home.
down by the creek.
On your plot.
So you
Well, that's-
physically own how many cats now?
Physically, I still only own 4 cats.
Okay,
3 cat. Well,
3 in the
4
house,
3 in the house, 1 outside.
1 outside.
Yes.
You know what's really weird is I'm actually praying right now that I do get diabetes.
Bite me.
See, that's why I knew we didn't have to have anything crazy. All we had to do is just get her
Yeah,
get her to explain something.
No.
Just explain something.
Well, all right then.
no, well, there you go. And thank you for listening.
So here's another good question. As I'm trying to shift this camera back because I want to see your face when
Can
I
we
ask
not
this
get
question.
serious again though?
What?
So-
Yeah, okay.
so-
I was gonna say, get that thing off of me.
Yesterday, your husband was trying to
Oh
buy
my
what?
gosh. My husband was trying to buy a 3-foot gummy worm.
All right.
Mhm.
And he
Well-
didn't buy it because it was $36.
Speaking of diabetes,
Yeah.
But
little problem in
he
the bedroom
bought-
there. What's up?
Wait, listen to what he did buy though.
But he
Wait,
bought,
wait. He didn't buy the worm
No. He didn't buy the
because
worm
because why?
because it was $36.
oof.
That's a lot of
Okay,
worms.
so he didn't buy the worm because it was $36,
Mhm.
and it was a $36 3-foot gummy worm,
Yes.
and he didn't buy it only because it was $36.
Right.
So his rhyme and reason was only because it cost too much.
Right.
Does everybody got that?
Yep.
What did he buy though?
He bought a 2-pound gummy bear.
Good for
20.
him.
All right.
How much was it?
$20.
He couldn't get a discount on the worm. He should sign up for Groupon.
And he actually
I'm just trying to
he
make
actually
sense.
bought something for Dr. Brock.
So his
Hey, good
justification was based on. Hold on, don't raise that
That's
yet. Wait
Dr.
till he
Brock
sits down.
the third.
He so his justification for not buying the worm was because it was another $15+.
Yes, 16. Yeah. $16.
And
yes.
it had nothing to do with the fact that it was a 3-foot worm versus a teddy bear.
Right. And the thing that I can't get is he bought the 2-pound gummy bear. He bought the thing for Dr. Brock. And he also bought me some candy, which I
What
can't
did he-
eat.
So his total was.
What did he buy for Dr. Brock?
You'll see in just a
The
second. We're
third.
gonna wait till it's on camera.
Yeah.
Is
You'll
it
see.
edible panties or something?
Really?
No.
So
Gummy
what was
underwear.
his total that he spent?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
So because that's my question is if his justification for not buying the worm is because it costs too much. So he buys the gummy bear, but
It
then
had-
still spends more money anyways.
yeah, it had to be at least 50.
Now here's the
bucks.
point that I've been trying to make throughout this whole thing. What was the purpose of having the gummy worm or the gummy bear?
I don't know because he said, don't eat it. That's the first thing he told me was.
So
"Don't
is a
eat it."
gummy bear, Mr. Mike, in your brain, what do you think
It's,
here?
ironically enough, I'm talking to a woman that in Germany. So,
Is a gummy bear gonna last?
no, it'll get hard.
Yeah, call me back.
Yeah.
So is it gonna disintegrate,
No,
shrink,
no.
anything? It'll just turn
Well,
hard.
if it gets warm, it'll goo, but it turns into a blob basically.
So you got a 20-pound blob. I mean, a
Here's-
$20 blob that's just going to sit on the shelf
And don't bite it and leave it somewhere.
because
Not
then
that
you bacteria and
bacteria
stuff. get on it.
huge in that
I'm
thing.
not.
But
doing
he's already
that.
said he ain't going to eat it.
No, he said for me not to eat it.
Okay.
He
So
said
is it
he's
going to
gonna
sit
eat
next to the Dale Earnhardt Jr. plates, the commemorative plates on the wall? I
And
mean,
the, and the
so
Elvis
this right
Cur-
here, my commemorative plate right here. And look right here. That's my 2-pound gummy bear.
and check this out right here. This is my Georgia Bulldogs
Oh, he-
shower curtain.
He doesn't like Georgia Bulldog. He likes Crimson Tide.
Ugh.
Here's my Crimson Tide shower
So
curtain.
as we make a joke, she just wants to clarify what the shower
Yeah,
curtain
it's-
is.
you know what? I could have said Bugs Bunny. It don't matter.
It
It's-
wouldn't have
the,
mattered.
the fact of the matter is you have an animated curtain. So
No, actually, the curtain, the shower
there we
curtain,
go.
is a dolphin. It's dolphins.
Aww.
But the clarification of this is what matters.
Is it a
You know
real
what?
dolphin?
It's like the Pinto
Yes.
when we pranked O'Reilly's about a Pinto that had a fuel injection Triton motor or something, and I said
Yeah.
it was blue, and the guy's like, "Cause
'Cause
blue matters." So the joke behind this is, so the curtain color mattered, you know.
well, it's clear with dolphins on it jumping out of the water.
Oh, they got dolphins.
No,
You got
that-
little sticky things on the floor
No.
inside the tub?
No,
Well, they might be, but might not be what you
Well,
think.
Yeah.
The bath mat's a bunch of
Uh.
dip cans
No, it's actually a regular bath mat.
with dip cans on it.
Do you-
Nuh-uh, it's
No.
blue.
Oh, okay.
So you have
It
a
matches the
mat
shower curtain.
inside the shower?
Interior hour.
Or do you
with
have little sticky
Stephanie.
animals and stuff?
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
So there's nothing in there
No.
that you know
nothing.
that's dangerous, right? I'm serious. I mean,
Well, it's got a non-skid bottom on it.
so does my underwear.
Wait a minute,
Huh.
your underwear does have skids. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I knew the wrestling guys.
Tobacco
Were,
stains.
I knew the wrestling guys were coming in today, so I did wear underwear.
You got dressed up for this.
I didn't know.
occasion.
I didn't know if we are gonna have get physical. So.
Makes me want to play a parody of Tom Petty. We ballin'.
No, I don't have any.
Really?
I don't have any testicles.
What? We're coming up on the
I don't have
9
any.
o'clock hour.
I don't have any testicles, so I can't. It wouldn't even be read.
Okay.
It'd be installing.
FYI,
Oh my
FYI,
God.
FYI.
All right, everybody, we're gonna shoot off to
Or
commercial.
TMI.
Maybe
We're-
get some made of tungsten.
What?
Yeah. Mike's here.
Oh my God. Put a bell on you. Keep
That'd
up
be-
with that thing.
That'd be cool. You want to put a bell on me?
Oh my God. Why does that just sound so horrible? All right, everybody, we're gonna have some Guns N' Roses coming up next. We'll be right back. I may load a second song just in case we run over trying to get everybody set up. We will be right back.
See you.
Sorry about that little PSA thing.
Whatever.
I know it wasn't great. But
Oh, man.
I had to.
What's up, man? How's it going?
All right.
Doing good? This is my grandson, Brendan.
How you doing?
He's got a couple of YouTube videos himself. He's inspired. This is Dr. Brock.
Doing all right?
Fine. How about you?
What happened to that one black green and the two black
Dr.
guys?
Brock.
I ain't see you saying it. I was looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got Jamaica, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's over at my house.
You found another one? I'm just asking.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna opt out. These two can just sit.
Why?
No, I plan on putting you over here.
Okay.
That way we can throw you on an extra set of headphones. You'll have to bring a stool. One of the stools are broke, so you have to bring a stool over. And
I mean, I don't necessarily have to be on. I don't necessarily have to be on.
yeah, because if
We would love for you to be on.
if you're gonna if a phone call, which we're not gonna take phone calls for the first 30 minutes because we don't want to mess up. Because last time we didn't get you guys to we couldn't hit that. I guess would be the word. You didn't get a whole lot to speak because so much is happening with people calling in.
That's true. Where should we?
You sit in that one you were last time, and the jagged edge can sit in the seat that he sat in last time. Here, Twilight, find out which one of these have the longer cord because this will be the one you got to use. And then you could grab
Brendan, if you want to go on the
Grab
other side of the
that
curtain, you
this
can.
thing going by itself.
I'm just letting you know if you want
Where
to.
McDonald's cup is.
If it's starting to get crowded.
Get a mic cable.
I'll just sit over here.
You have a poster.
Yes, actually.
I don't want to mess
Tyler,
up this.
hand me
That
that one right there. That one right there.
poster. You cut the carpet.
That's actually Scotty's coasters.
I'll put it up on.
They're chocolate.
Somebody's calling.
Hamper.
That one doesn't have a switch.
So which pair of headphones did you figure out? This pair? Okay.
And on. Oh yes.
Am I over here?
Can you hear?
Huh?
I can hear.
No, you're coming to sit with me.
All right.
I'm keeping you with
I
the
got
smacking
trouble. I'm
system.
going to
You're going to the principal's office, son.
It's time
only on
out
one.
time.
Only on one condenser.
We'll see about that. Grab the.
I will not say that.
Smack my mic. Right. Just take that mic. Don't worry about the stand. The mic. I got a stand here. I may even have a better mic, but that one has a screen on it, so bring it.
Jagged, there's potential that some of the underprivileged Walton County students may call today. In my attempt to give back to the community, I have done some substitute teaching, history, social studies to try to educate the illiterate
Where do you want to be?
masses.
You want to be here? I don't know if the headphones will
So
reach.
if they
Right
call
here at this
in.
point.
We'll let Fam Marshall Bill take care of that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. 'cause then you ain't gonna-
I feel like I'm speaking into
Uh,
a can. Is this how it's supposed to sound? You sounded more,
Grab that stand. real
your
quick,
bass is better than mine.
Not much we can do with it.
That's okay because I've been told my voice sounds like I'm speaking in a can anyways. So you're looking up YouTube, young man?
He's probably on Video Mix now.
You should go to YouTube and watch some of the Champions material, some of his best matches. Oh, you should look up the memorial service. Fred J. Still, it's on there. It was uploaded today. And by the way, Miss Rhubarb Jonas, I came up with that just on the fly.
That was good. I told Travis that. He laughed. But then after I told him that is when he got what he got for you.
He purchased me a gift.
Yes. And he wants you to sign it.
He wants me to sign the gift, so I don't get to keep the gift.
I know, as crazy as that sounds, right?
Well, it sounds like I'm a little concerned. Maybe I don't want the gift.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably might want that.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Right? Okay. Then,
Karina said something. So she's talking to both of us.
Who's that?
Karina.
Oh,
Test 1 2.
yeah,
Test
right.
1 2.
I've gone off.
Test 1 2. It's a
You've
little
gone
weak.
off the deep end?
I don't know
Well,
if it's
just
weak.
tell her I'm going to order some
Hey, put your
wine.
headphones on and see. Test 1 2. Test 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 test.
Okay, headache coming
It's
on.
weak on me. Test 1 2. Test test. There we go.
Well, she was talking to me about gummy bears.
Jagged, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
what about me? Why am I still sounding like this?
Sounding like what? Oh, yeah, I can't hear you.
Make sure that mic.
See if it's turned on.
That's the way you sound. That's what I've been told to behave.
Hold the
Hello?
switch cord.
Hello?
Mike, check that one real quick.
Well, he has
Hello?
Yeah, it's on. It's on now.
It's on. I just sound like I'm speaking in a can, but that's
No,
okay.
It doesn't sound
No,
like
that one's not on. There's a switch that has to be pulled all the way up.
It's on.
Do you want me to load another song, Scotty?
Give me some volume on there. Okay, now we got it.
Yeah, that's that bad cord I gotta swap out here.
Was that your way of saying that just in case you don't like what I'm going to say?
All right, everybody.
The cord goes off?
No, for
no.
some reason, that cord actually in the middle of the show was acting kind of a little crazy the other day, and I just haven't swapped it yet. If you can flip it so that it's pointing straight at your mouth, doctor.
Like this level.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah.
How about that? Let's give you a mic check.
Mic check.
Gotta get
At
up on the
least-
microphone there, Doc.
At least he
Gotta be
didn't-
right
he
up on
wasn't
it.
rude to you, Mike.
No, we're good. We're good.
We will be cordial.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah,
All right, Steph, how about you introduce everybody?
that'd be different.
Seriously? Seriously, Mike? You got to be that person? Well,
Wow.
In the studio today, we have Dr. Joseph Brock III,
Hey, Doc.
Hello.
How are you?
and
I'm wonderful.
we have. I see you.
You are
looking at
waiting
me.
too long there, Miss Patient.
We have the Jagged Edge.
The
It's the Jagged Edge, and as always, it's your pleasure to have me here to grace your presence this morning.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for coming, and hopefully this time we can get a little of your backstory. You know what got you into wrestling.
You got to be quiet.
Well, we want to try to keep
Yeah.
we want to try to keep it where we can actually have an interview without. Now we know there's some kind of odd beef with Mike and the Jagged Edge. He wants
And
to, he
Dr.
wants
Brock.
to, and Dr. Brock too. He wants to be Mike's going to be the ref. One day we're going to get Mike refereeing
It's the 28th.
a match. Well, they're not going to be able to be there that weekend.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
But we will try to get Mike to ref one of them.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think, Dr. Brock's tie might accidentally end up malfunctioning again on
Are you
Oh,
referring to this time?
on the neck
Yeah.
of the ref.
If I was you, I'd wear a clip on too.
And there he goes.
Here we
And
go.
It starts.
Hey, well, Mike's being very good now. He's being very good.
There's a reason Mike is being good. Fire Marshal Bill knows that he's sitting in the office with the Jagged.
Yeah.
So it's a difference when I'm on the phone and when he's looking eyeball to eyeball with old Jagged.
No. This morning I said, now come on, Mike, let's not attack him first thing. Now we're sure it's probably going to happen.
Behaving.
Now,
He's behaving.
We've all got to bet at what time he's gonna
I'm
snap.
behaving.
I do have a question. I know that you were not here yesterday, Mr. Motormouth Mike,
Yes, sir.
but I understand it was for a good reason. You were at the VA.
Yes. Sir.
So
Yes, sir.
we do support the armed forces.
Thank
It,
you.
it just depends on what branch it is.
Oh,
now.
what branch?
Army.
No way.
Yeah.
You know, the Army means aren't ready to be Marines yet.
Yeah.
And old Jagged is a Marine.
Really? You know what sound
So-
crap makes when it hits a fan?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, we can go at it
I was-
all
I
day
was
long.
being-
We can go at it all
Well, I mean,
day
you
long.
guys
But that's
are
not the
on
purpose
boat.
of us being here today.
That's right. That's right.
That's not the purpose. We're
Right.
going to worry about getting you in the match the referee or match that old Jagged's in so that way I can take care of my business and won't nothing be said. I dare you to open your mouth in the ring.
Woo!
I devil dog dare you too.
I love that laugh.
I don't.
I don't.
Mind your own
Really?
beeswax then.
Which
Mike, anything?
We do
Yeah,
respect
it's-
we do respect your service.
Dude,
though.
what you? there was a 30-minute briefing this morning before the radio station.
No,
and
there was not.
I'm not supposed to freaking act up or nothing. So, and then I've been reprimanded like twice on the air today.
Oh my
So,
God.
Hey man, you guys.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
and
good.
Since,
I'm good.
Since you have that on Dr. Brock, I'll go ahead and show him what Travis got for him yesterday.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hold on. Let me get the cameras swapped around. I was trying to, like I said, I'm trying to do so much with what we've got going. It's kind of funny how all this works.
How's my hair? It's something. It's
Oh, that's good.
it
I'm gonna have to teach Twilight here how to run the camera, and that way
I've
can
already
focus
figured it
back.
out.
Why'd you put it on me?
Well,
Yes.
because
Why did you put it on
because
her?
you're fixing to pull something out, and when you do, I want the camera to show because I need you to Vanna White it.
I don't.
You know what Vanna White it means? You know when Vanna does the letters, she does the hands. Okay, so
More like Elvira.
all right, come on.
No. Don't want that.
Got him a box of nerds, a big box of nerds.
I am not
Yeah.
a nerd.
I'm just
See,
saying.
that was the reaction that you needed on camera.
Oh, well, I know. I was blending in at the same time, but you could you go ahead and set them on the table.
I thought we were honored guests. You invited us here just to insult me.
No, not at all.
I do like
It's
grape
candy.
though. I
He
grape.
does like grape.
I hate to break it to you, but it looks like it's already open too.
Did we already sampling them?
Probably. 'Cause
How
That's
did
the first one that comes out.
how did you bring a whole box of nerds for the doc, and then you're gonna eat them before he gets here?
you better.
I didn't do it.
Who did?
Who do you think did it?
Oh my
the
God,
same person that
A
bought
moron.
a 2-pound gummy bear.
a gummy bear, right?
I don't want this. Take it. Take it back.
but the Jagged Edge will take them.
Is that your favorite candy?
No, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Oh,
I'm with you on that one, brother. Yes, sir.
I like Reese
Kit
cups.
Kats.
Well, he does like to break things. So
I mean, yeah, well.
But
in
tell us a
turns-
little bit. You know what got you into wrestling? You know, I know we talked briefly the last time you were here about you used to play football.
Yeah, I started in
Professional
1996, and it was purely by accident because I broke my leg playing ball.
Ooh,
And a guy that was 2 houses down had a ring set up in his backyard. And in my rehab, I would go and bounce around in the ring. But now he was training guys to work. And I was the crash test dummy, so to speak. So
No.
because in order for me to utilize the ring, I would, work around with the guys inside the ring, and they would drop the elbows and leg drops and body slam and different things as my leg progressively got better. So during that course of time, of course, every kid wanted to be a wrestler. Every
Yes,
kid watched
yeah.
wrestling, Dusty Rhodes and those guys growing up, Ric Flair. So during that time, he said, well, why don't you give it a shot? And so I decided that at that point, football didn't work out anymore. It was a done deal for me. So I started working with him, putting up the rings and taking down the rings and traveling with them. And at that time, the biggest thing for me was to be seen at the end of the show, to run to the ring, to be part of the ring crew, you know, because I didn't take part in the wrestling matches themselves. Okay. So one particular day, we had put up a ring, and I think we were in Meridian, Mississippi, and Tracy Smothers told me, he said, hey, just follow me. We just gonna work through a match. Just follow me. Just follow. So me not knowing what was going on, I'm just following. I was happy to be working with Tracy, and I had been in the locker room with the Rock and Roll Express and Buddy Lundale and all those guys. But I never got in the ring with him. So Tracy was just follow me, just follow me. So we went through a whole match and went through the whole thing. No referee. We pretended that the referee was there, and we did the heel and the baby thing. And at the end of the match, the guys were clapping in the back. It was Ricky, Robert, and this guy named John Horton who actually trained me. And so Ricky told him, he said, hey, if you're gonna build your promotion, you need to build around that guy, So we went to the locker room, and that was my first match, was that night against a guy named Clint Terrell. He's in Kansas City now. And of course you lose, and that's a big deal because you were just out there. And I used to have these little frazzly little things on like Macho Man. So now my original wrestling name was Sweet Daddy Eugene Faith. That was,
and that's what he wants to actually be called, a Sweet Daddy.
That was my original wrestling name. It was Sweet Daddy Eugene Faith. So it was a gay pimp, so to speak. I used to come to the ring with women with feathered boas, but I was, and that was the gimmick. And so one night we were inside the locker room, and Ricky said, "Man, you're gonna have to do something about that name." And John said,
"We got you a ring girl." He's mad because I'm trying to point him out.
so
he keeps trying to stop me. I'm turning around pointing, and he's like, "No."
Call my agent.
So Ricky told John, "Man, we got to do something about that name." And so John, he said, "You're trying to build them, in the South, in Mississippi. Junkyard Dog was the big thing."
Yeah.
So he was trying to build it around the Junkyard Dog type gimmick. And so he didn't want to use the son of JYD or nothing like that. So John said, "Well, I don't know what to call him." And Ricky said, he was taking off his clothes. He said, "We got them frazzle things on him. Call him Jagged something." and so it went like that. It went Jagged Edge, and so John's thing was not Jagged Edge, and that's what everybody seems to put. Jagged Edge is the Jagged Edge.
Oh, he did it too.
So,
come on, Mike. You were fixing to say it, wasn't you?
No. I'm good.
The definitive article.
Yeah, I mean,
right. And that was the thing, and so that's how the name came about. And the name stuck with me. And I wrestled, the Mid-South area, wrestled for Robert in Tuscaloosa from '96 to 2001, and I moved to Georgia. Now I had come to Georgia and worked Teddy Long shows over in Hateville. It had Teddy Long and Rocky King. But when I got here, the place to be here in Georgia was Wildside at the time, and that's in Anarchy, which is now Anarchy Championship Wrestling in Cornelia.
Okay, yeah.
And at that time, AJ Styles and those guys were up there. And Robert told me, "Well, you need to get up to Wildside." He said they need some color up there.
Don't you just like how that was said?
That's the way entertainment is.
Yeah,
there's no blurred line.
Yeah, he was like, they need some color up there. So just get in touch with Bill Barnes and give him a call and let him know Robert, told you to get in touch with him. And so I did my, at that time it was word of mouth. It wasn't YouTube and all that. It was a matter of having somebody that would vouch for you that'd been in the business for a while. So I reached out to Bill, and he surprisingly he returned the email, and he told me that at the time they didn't have anything. But back in the day, you would go show up and you work a show for free because you wanted to be seen.
Yeah, you want to get your name
so
out there.
that was what I intended to do. And he told me to check back with him, and I sent him a couple of more emails, and I never got a response back. So I got frustrated, and I just said, forget it. I'm through with wrestling. I'm done. And I did. From 2001 to 2011, I didn't wrestle. I went and played arena football.
How'd you like that?
I loved it. And I coached high school football.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What position do you play?
What position it looked like I play?
Be careful with that one.
Wide receiver?
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I played quarterback at Illinois State. I played quarterback. I was a second string quarterback with the Toronto Argonauts for 3 years before I hurt my shoulder. And then I played quarterback in arena ball and arena 2 ball. And I coached high school ball at MLK, Martin Luther King High School.
How about that?
So what got me back in wrestling in 2011, my son, who was 2 when I was wrestling, he didn't remember it. And he had gone through this whole Jeff Hardy phase where he was just Jeff Hardy crazy, buying the sleeves and all that. But he would look back at the pictures and he was like, I don't remember that. You know, but he was in high school at the time. And it come to find out when you talk about the bullies, he was being bullied in high school. He was a freshman.
Oh,
and
no
of
way.
course, the football team, you know, we have the little thing with the freshmen that we always do.
Yeah.
So he was trying to be the cool kid. So he was like, you know, could you do that again? And I was like, I don't really know if I want to do that. And he was like, no, let's, you know, can you do it? I said, well, I tell you what, I'll reach out to some promotions, and if they respond, then I'll do it. So I lied, of course. And the next month later, he came to me and he asked, hey, did you reach out to anybody? And I was like, yeah, I did. You know, nobody responded. He was like, oh. He said, well, I'm going to look. So he went to the computer and he found Platinum Championship Wrestling. And when I went to the computer, I saw the website, and it's just like any old website. You don't know if they're still active or not. It didn't look like it was updated. So I was like, okay, we'll send an email. And I'm thinking nobody's going to respond. So I sent the email, hey, my name is such and such. And 30 minutes later, Steve Platinum replied. And he was like, you know, come down to the show. I'd like to meet you. We do some, you know, fluky stuff, but hey, you may or you may not like it. And he invited me down. So that Friday night we went, he brought a crew of his friends with him, you know, trying to be the cool kid. And Steve, and I give him all the credit in the world. Steve Platinum, the owner of Platinum Championship Wrestling, opened the door for me to start wrestling again. You know, not knowing that it would do and go as well as it did, because I'm an old dude, you know. So, and it's branched out to me working outside the state, working up in Cornelia at Anarchy Championship Wrestling 10 years after the fact, but it's a blessing to be there.
Yeah.
And all the other promotions here inside of Georgia and outside of Georgia. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Especially Southern Fried
Championship Wrestling.
Yes, that it's actually taken off quite well, because we started last year hearing about it, and just to see the crowds is amazing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's fun.
There's a direct correlation between those here at this table and that takeoff.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna claim that.
I will. I'm his administrative artistic director.
I do want to introduce Dr. Brock. He has a new title. He's the administrative and artistic director of JE Enterprises.
Why artistic?
Because he comes up with all the designs of the trunks and everything else that we do.
Okay.
So when you see me pretty in pink, Dr. Brock's the cause of it.
Way to go, Doctor.
We're working on our green.
Green.
Is green the sign for money?
Green is the sign for money, and gold is the sign for the honeys.
Hey.
That's good.
And Tyler's sitting here shaking his head to that one.
I agree.
He agrees. Next, Tyler's like, yeah, and what about the purple?
The purple is the color of royalty.
That's the royalty.
That's royalty, and that's my favorite color. And you'll see the old Jagged in purple a whole lot.
Yeah, I think you were wearing
It's a nice color.
purple Saturday.
That's right. You'll see Jagged in purple a whole lot.
He is the king.
I was thinking it was for Teletubbies.
Hey, Mike.
And
Just
mark
saying.
the time, 9:21.
Hey, he almost made it 30 minutes. So
Hey up, Scotty.
no. There was no bets. I had just said, look, let's not go crazy. Let's get an interview in.
Yep. I'm reading in German, so
I mean, any other questions, I'm free to answer. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anything
Mike?
you want to know?
Anything?
Go ahead, Mike.
why is everybody like? I don't get you guys. You know,
You've been awfully quiet today.
during the briefing today, and all the warnings, you all were looking at me, going, "Don't do nothing." Don't.
We're
do
talking
nothing."
about the argumentative
And
stuff,
now-
but
now
But no,
it's-
go ahead, Mike. Marine Corps 86 and 91.
but I did say
Number
I'd like
5.
to do the interview part of it.
And then, then when y'all are out of stuff, the guy who, could leave or not stay or whatever.
Oh my
y'all are
God!
looking at me.
God.
Do you need a man pond?
So you're saying, Doc, you're saying you're the creative director for JE?
Administrative and artistic director of
Okay,
JE
yeah, that's some
Enterprises.
fake title.
I get the correct title.
Now, yeah, so I was thinking, so just out of curiosity, those glasses, is that part of the act, or do you really wear those Coke bottles?
Excuse me. These are state of the art glasses. They go along with
Yeah.
all of my technological.
Yeah, they're
advanced
often referred to as birth control glasses.
Mike,
Yay! What's
we're
up, buddy?
going to stay nice now.
No, I did bring security
We're gonna
today,
stay- and that's
so-
okay. You didn't bring
Yeah,
AJ
you see
Steele.
what security he
I
brought.
got security.
You didn't bring AJ Steele, so you don't have a chance.
I bought Bumblebee.
You don't have a chance.
He knew the secret weapon
Yeah.
would be a child because y'all wrestle for the kids and stuff. So he's like, I know if I bring a kid, he's not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna do much to you, Mike. I'm gonna wait till the kid goes to the bathroom.
There you go. No problem. I specifically didn't wear any underwear. So,
He said that you cannot pile drive him if he's not wearing drawers.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's not true, Mike.
Well, now I have a question.
We take a deep breath and we go.
I have a question. What reenactment of a prison scene? Let me ask you a question. Any major injuries doing this stuff? Because it does seem to be incredibly physical.
I tore my right bicep.
Ooh.
Oh God!
Ow.
I sprained
Tore
my
my
ankle.
bicep. It's a distal bicep tear. It tore from here and rolled up.
Right.
But
Man.
when they reconnected it, they connected it here, so I don't have the full movement. You know how you can return
Yeah.
your wrist. I can
Oh,
only
man.
go that far.
It was
Oh.
yesterday. I was obviously at the VA, and they were doing their fourth examination on my feet and my legs, and it was so funny because the doctor said, "Okay, well, tell me what's wrong." And like 15 minutes later, going, "Well, I had 4 broken toes," So I understand.
Right.
And then as you get older, and you had mentioned,
Oh God.
you're starting to get some age on you.
Yeah.
How do you deal with pain? Push through it or
Yeah,
medication?
you push through it. No medication.
Yeah,
No
and
And
medication.
see, I went to the
whatsoever.
doc because I've actually destroyed both shoulders. I've
Mhm.
ripped the left one basically off. I broke the what's called a humerus bone where your bicep is. I
Right.
broke it off the ball and socket area. I mean, totally detached too. And then I split the right shoulder blade. Well, now I go to the doctor because on the backside of my bicep on my right arm,
Right.
I'm like, man, I've got this wave and pain all the time. And it's so funny because my doc basically goes to push something on the front. And I'm like, ow. And then when he pushes something on the back, the pain goes away. And I'm like, what is this? He goes, it's old age. It's bursitis.
Yeah, that's what this shoulder.
And I didn't even know what that is.
That's
You know?
what this shoulder. It's hurting now, right?
Yeah.
And it's swollen here. But
Right.
if I push here, the pain goes away.
That's right. He did. He put his
Yeah.
finger right there, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And then he takes his finger off. I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
And he's
So I
so
know.
you know,
Pressure
we all
point.
do it.
And then the other question is, what did you do in the Corps?
I was a grunt.
You were a grunt?
Yeah.
Infantryman?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Hollywood or the island?
Always Hollywood. I came from Chicago, so they shipped us off
man.
to San Diego.
Are you serious? You're a Hollywood Marine?
Hollywood Marine.
That's unfortunate.
You got
man.
lucky.
That is unfortunate, man. That island is rough.
Yeah, that island is rough.
Yeah, I worked a lot with the Marines because you guys have a tendency to send people into battle without any transportation.
Oh yeah, you just drop us off and go.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Now I worked with a lot of the Army guys because I spent time in Fort Belvoir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'd get phone calls and they go, "Are you guys busy?" And I'd go, "Well, I mean, we're down. I mean, what's up?" And they go, "Hey, we just had 40 Marines flying to Kabul, and then there's no transportation.
You're
They just got
right.
their gear and they're ready to go." And so I say, "Where to bring them?" And they point out a hot spot and they go, "Drop them here."
Holy
You-
cow!
and
You don't
you
think
guys-
about it, you know.
Oh, there was never chow set up for them.
No.
There was never shelter set up for them. There obviously wasn't transportation.
So you
Obviously
as a
wasn't security.
supervisor, you basically they hand them to you. And
Well, no,
and
I
it's-
was a security detail.
No, but what I'm saying is you were the supervisor of your unit per se,
Well,
right?
yeah,
You're the
for the
boss.
team, yeah.
So basically, they're like, Mike, I need you to get these guys from point A to point B, and you take care of them.
Well, we can't leave them at the airport.
No, but I'm saying then it was like, holy crap, you got to make sure this is taken.
No,
care
no,
of.
I didn't do all that.
Okay, so that's why I was
Just
curious.
drop
So
'em
you're
off and they
just a
go.
security
Yeah,
guy. At that point.
but you have to understand as soldiers, Marines, sailors, guardsmen, any of that stuff. When we're in that situation, we help each other.
We and all
Right,
that
the
is-
jabbing that we do with each other
Yeah.
doesn't matter. at
Yeah,
the
but
time.
it's
And we
all
still
about the
did
mission
that.
at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we still did that.
Right.
But we, there was a Black Horse unit. I'm not sure why I'm getting a phone call. This is weird. There was a Black Horse unit that we had that was they couldn't hold the ground.
Mhm.
We'd win it by day and we lose it at
by-
night.
Yeah. That's happened
Uh,
many times. Though.
And then they sent in, and I'm not sure how big your platoons or your battalions or companies were. I don't know if it matches up to Army, but it was probably maybe short company.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking 200.
Right.
Is that about right?
250.
Yeah. They sent those guys in. Of course, they came in on C-17s at all different times. It was horribly planned out. But because we needed the help, basically the Taliban, what they do is they come over top of the hill. You see what I'm saying? If you can't see them, you can't fight them. But the sneaky little turds, man, they'd wait till nighttime. They'd come over the hill. So we brought the Marines in, and these guys, I mean, it was so funny because when we dropped them off, we said, okay, look, we don't really have a lot of shelter or any of that other stuff. They said, that's all right. We're going over the hill.
Yeah, no problem.
And then you literally see them. They're talking all that other stuff. They break down into their squads and their fire teams, and they went over the hill. And we didn't have any trouble at night anymore. We don't know where the Marines went. They probably just kept walking down to Kandahar or something. Hell, who knows? But yeah, I made a really, really good friend. Their guy that was like my counterpart, his name was Zachary. His last name was Zachary. I can't figure out y'all's rank, but I do know that you guys were on the boat. So that the Navy guys had somebody to dance with, and I thought that was nice.
Stop.
And I see that you continue on.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the wrestling. Let's go back to the wrestling.
How many more years you think you got, man?
That's one of those things I've been contemplating. Me and the good doctor have been talking, and I told him, I said that probably at the end of the year.
Really?
Yeah. Then I'm thinking about shutting it down.
Now let me ask you a question. Training? You gonna be training? You gonna open up a school?
I'm gonna walk away from it and go back to coaching high school football.
Good for you, man. We need some outstanding role models.
5 or 6 years from now.
Now the doctor, he can go back to whatever. Are you a veterinarian? Is that what it was?
No, but you might need to be. Well, you've already said you were neutered.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you're gonna have to go a different direction with that one. So, do you have like a veterinarian office? Do you have a receptionist that takes in the
JE
farm animals?
Enterprises is in a high-rise building in Atlanta.
Good.
So just know that I'm going to be nice because you've been somewhat respectful to my client.
Well, that's because I respect him. I have absolutely no respect for you.
Yeah, based on how you conduct yourself, the feeling is very mutual.
Okay. Well,
why don't we talk about something more important, not you?
Well, when's your next match?
Coming up on the 21st. Actually, I have a match Saturday night in Anarchy. I had a match Saturday night. I'm going after the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship against Billy Buck,
which you will win because he's the champion.
See, I brought in some government.
Well, he's still 2 people short. He's 2 people short, and he needs some air support. So. And then on the 21st, we're going to be in Royston, Georgia. And I got an issue with young Damian Silva, who decided that he wanted to stick his nose in old Jagged's business on Saturday night when we were giving the memorial service for AJ Steele. So,
Now, where did you say that was?
In Royston, Georgia.
Royston, Georgia. Where's that? I'm serious. I don't know.
That's in North Georgia.
Near Augustus, Nowhereville.
That's
Doc trying to be funny.
North. That's Cornelia. That's up.
Cornelia Saturday night. Royston is up that way, but I think
towards Augusta.
Is it towards Augusta?
Yes,
okay.
towards Augusta.
Okay.
The home, I guess, of Ty Cobb. So they're dishonest.
The baseball player.
Yes.
Ty Cobb. Okay. No, I just Royston. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever been through Royston.
Me either.
So, do you ever get to go down like in Florida?
Yeah, we've done Florida. We've done Panama City.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we've done Illinois. I've gone back home. I haven't worked in Chicago yet, but I've worked down in the Carbondale area. Back Mississippi, we've gone to Louisiana, so we've had an opportunity to get out.
Boy, I'm getting lit.
I know everything's going crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to call some of these folks back in just a few seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna need to take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break, but I did want to bring up, and I just wrote Mike a note, so he was about to, and I'm probably overstepping him. We were about to introduce Oz, so if you'd like to go that way.
Well, that's why I was saying the commissioner. See, you're just like a doctor. He's the commissioner. This is
and if you're watching video, you can see in the background.
This is the commissioner
of Rockdale County.
Wow. See, I don't even want to say the county or any of that other stuff. I just want you to know he's the commissioner. See, that's a lot higher than doctor of JE, whatever you call it.
Hey, you can't get higher than the administrative and artistic director of JE Enterprise. No, I'm just letting you know.
We're
brought in the
worldwide.
government.
I'm just letting you know.
This is government.
We know how the government is, so you didn't bring in a whole lot.
No, this is the man.
No, I'm just saying.
This is. I'm trying to become his campaign manager.
Obviously.
Yep. This is the man right here.
After you insulted him.
Who? Oz?
Yes.
When did I insult Oz?
Everybody.
Oz, did I ever insult you, sir?
You went right over my head.
Okay, good. Yeah, it is Rockdale County, huh?
Government.
No, okay, I'll
you
see. All right, are we at a commercial break?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is we've got Oz in the house. I want to get some pictures real quick.
Okay.
Because we plan on as well. We plan on doing the bully. Sorry, I'm trying to do too much at one time here. We got three different programs running here. So yeah, we got Oz coming up in the house. Y'all give us just a few seconds and we'll be right back on Just for Fun Radio. Yes, sir.
We have a caller. He wants to call Dr. Brock.
That it's going to have to be after the break.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just so many in front.
Well, he knows he's a nerd. Oh, great. So a break-in phone call just to call you a nerd. That shows such love.
Calling you a nerd's like telling me I'm wearing shoes. What do you do? You get that all the time, don't you, Doc?
Well, that does happen often, though it's a lie. It's a slanderous statement.
Good Lord. I'm talking. These people just aren't chilling. Let's give it just 1 second. Just for Fun Radio.
Hello? Yes, I'm calling in for the radio show.
All right. We're fixing to go to break. Is this to call in to speak to one of the wrestlers?
Yes, check it out, and Dr. Brock.
Yeah, give us just a second and I'll dial you right back right after the break. We were going to a break right now. We actually have one of the county commissioners that came in too. So give us just a few seconds and we'll be right back. And if you're listening, actually, when you hear us come back from break, you can give us a call back.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I'm not listening though.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll dial you back here in just a few seconds.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
Bye-bye. That's funny. They're not listening, but they know exactly what's going on. But that's not talking bad about anybody. It's just funny. Nobody's listening, right? But yet they're calling in. Everybody give us just a second. We'll be right back.
Well, I posted.
It's called illiteracy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's going on, big guy? Oz Nesbitt, Maurice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother?
What's happening?
I'm glad you know it.
Man, I'm good. Stephanie, how we doing, darling?
We're doing
Good. Doing good.
I didn't know you were coming today.
Yeah, I didn't either till I got drafted.
It was just messaging back and forth.
I'm subject to get drafted anytime.
And I'm like, look,
How you
if
doing,
you could
sir?
just take a few minutes to shoot by,
Yeah, he's.
All right, Doc.
Yeah, he's.
We'll grab some pictures real quick.
Say again.
The stability.
Boost stability program.
That's all through
Yes, sir. Well,
I don't exactly know how
probably.
that's
I
going
tried.
on, if it's
I
done
tried
in multiple
to
counties,
do the part thing. I can't do part.
or if it is just sticking with Rockdale County.
We watch it Friday night.
Yeah, I like
Thomas
that.
speaking school.
Do you? Okay.
I'm also a teacher. So
Okay.
my sister actually teaches in Rockdale County.
Oh, really?
I'm not school.
Okay.
This is my grandson.
Well,
He wants to get into the
H.
I want to talk real quick about bullying.
Yeah,
Now, did they know anything about the
We're
boots
gonna take
to
our
bully
photo
yet?
over here at the
My
side.
oldest son.
Yeah, let's get a photo. All right, sorry everybody. We did mute the station for just a few seconds on video, just because there were some behind the scene things that we were discussing secretly about the about the boots to bully. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Sorry we had to mute you for a quick few minutes. Just so much behind the scene information that couldn't be shared.
And that's funny though that people aren't listening, but they at 9:30 the
For some reason,
Well, not only that, but I'm sitting there going, "Hey, I apologize. I had to do some pictures," and they're going, "I know we're watching it on YouTube." it's kind of creepy a little bit, or spooky.
And look, I just want to say this, even though Mike thinks I got onto him this morning, I love all you guys.
Oh God, here we go.
What? Can I not have a sentimental moment with you?
No.
Hey, you know the deal, right?
Do we need to leave?
Weakness is a sign. Yeah.
But we already know they call you Pooh or Poe or whatever because you're just a big old teddy bear.
That's my grandchildren, not you.
I can call you that.
No.
I can tell you that you smell like Pooh. I mean,
Yeah.
Poe.
Not unless I can say booby on the radio.
You just did.
Doc's confused. He doesn't know what they are.
Live.
Well, we are on video though. We're still live.
Yeah, we're still. There's still people.
There's
commenting
still
about.
Yeah,
the
there's
YouTube.
still people.
I do have a working
Let me see
knowledge
that real
of the anatomy of
Just to, I want to
both
lighten
genders.
something up.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all hear what Doc just said?
Hold on, let's go. All right, everybody, we is back. What was you just saying?
Well, I was just saying the Doc was. I had said something about
Rude.
a female anatomy, and he said, "I have a working knowledge of it." Yeah, you never see one in life. Those little skeletons. That doesn't count, dude.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
Let's stick
Yes.
to wrestling. Let's
Okay,
let's
let's
talk
stick
to
to
the
wrestling.
commissioner.
yes. Or
Well, he's
didn't you
not the
say they were-
commissioner of wrestling.
Didn't
Well,
you
he's
say
about
they
to be.
well, that day he may be.
Well, there's a whole lot of bullying going on, not just in schools, but in our local government as well. And I listen, I'm so glad to finally come into Just for Fun Radio this morning and meet the wrestling team and all those folks who are going to help us support and stomp out bullying, not just in local schools, but in local politics and local government. And,
Yes, sir.
and you know, we're getting ready to launch a very aggressive campaign, but guess what? I'm going to need some backup.
I got you.
And we don't like bullies. Just come to our show and see how we deal with the bullies.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, bullying breeds bullying, and whether
Exactly.
you're talking about
Oh, sorry.
kids or whether you're talking, so that's a bully right there trying to knock,
smacking around the commissioner.
trying
I
to
hit
knock
the wire,
stew
you know.
out of me, trying to knock the stew out of me. But let's just tell you like it is. Even whether you're running a business or running a local agency or running a government, if you have an aggressive attitude to the point that you're trying to intimidate people like folks did back in the 60s, 70s, and beyond, then guess what you are? A corporate bully.
Bully.
That's right. Or you a political bully.
Bully.
Or you're a bully in the business department.
Bully.
Or you're a bully at the church.
Woo!
Or you're a bully in the community.
Bully.
Or you're a bully at the PTA.
Talk 'em.
Bully, bully, bully. You
Bully,
got
bully,
to,
bully, bully.
You got to go, baby.
Woo!
So listen,
You
Commissioner.
listening, Charles,
Ooh,
the promoter
wow.
of Southern Fried?
Can I go home?
Ooh, well,
It's getting deep.
Another hour.
well, and I want to clear up something. I couldn't be a homegrown Augusta boy without clearing this up. Ralston is not near Augusta.
It is near
You-
enough.
No, it's not near at all. You've got your geographical location
It is.
twisted, Doc. I just want to call you out. And listen, I'm a friend of yours because I know you got your backup over there. So I ain't trying to start nothing on the air because he's already agreed to help me bounce out bullying in county government. I can't do it alone without the Rockdale County. And by the way, if you're going to help me bounce out bullying in Rockdale County, you're going to have to be a registered voter.
Yes, sir. I do need to get there.
You won't be.
I am.
You're gonna have to be
Yeah.
a registered voter.
That was a boo boo on my department. I got to get that
Hey,
fixed.
hey, Steph. Just because you've been booked in at Rockdale County does not mean you're registered.
And yes, and technically, if you're still pending on a felony, don't they take your voting away?
Yeah.
Well,
was cleared of all
wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, DJ Scott, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the elections headquarters this year in Rockdale County, and we're going to do Just for Fun Radio live on location, and we're going to get people registered while they watch you get registered.
That's a good idea.
Yes, we need to video that.
It's going to be a historical
That's right.
moment for Just for Fun Radio.
That's right.
But
Because
back,
I didn't do that for years, right? So I need to get it done.
let's get it done. Okay. Let's talk to the wrestler here all the way from the west side of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Wrestler.
Yes, sir. Now tell us your really thoughts about bullying. Let's talk about the young people and what's going on in our communities real quick.
Well, see, the reason I was talking to Doc today, and I said that's something I'd like to get involved in. I said because believe it or not, growing up in Chicago, I was bullied a lot. And you say, well, how could that be the case? But it was a lot of gangs and a lot of wannabe thugs and all that good stuff. And I do remember distinctly coming home from being bussed out to the north side of Chicago, and you come back home and you stopped at Francis Scott Key. Snow was on the ground, and this guy named Butter, who just happened to be the neighborhood bully, took my shoes.
Wait a minute. You said a guy named Butter was a bully?
Butter was a bully.
Butter was a bully.
Butter was a bully.
I hope he's better.
He's better.
And I wanted to sing Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Butter was a bull. Sorry.
Butter
so you say it wasn't Butter.
I'm just saying Butter is better because he's gotten better as he grown.
Okay.
But I walked home 4 blocks without shoes. You know, another situation, it was constant. You come outside the house and you fight to get outside with mama. Can I go outside? Can I go outside? And you have to fight to make it home, you know? And so we used to get bullied a lot until I would start playing high school football. And as a sophomore, I started making all state. And everything seems to change. You know, now the people that bullied me wanted to be my friend.
Yeah.
You know?
And one of the things I've discovered about folks who are bullies or who intimidate other folks, let's stay in the area of the young people first. Usually and typically, those are folks who have a difficult time with reading, comprehension, mathematics and arithmetic. Those folks have a difficult time with their academics. So they try to compensate their personality and their character by their physical athletic ability by bullying other folks around.
And that's true because Buddy was a dropout.
There it is.
You know, so.
Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, you're a big guy and you went in the Marine Corps.
Hey,
Same thing.
Let me catch this phone call real quick. We are expecting a phone call just for Fun Radio.
Yeah, I need to talk to the good doctor.
Are you a bully?
Hey, cut the radio off in the background so we don't hear it reverb back into the phone.
Well, that is the phone. That's the phone. That's another phone.
Okay, but go right ahead.
Moron.
Hey, I want to clear up something.
Clear it up. Clear it up.
They're talking about anyway, it's down in Danielsville next Saturday night. They're talking about it's at a great metal auction in Danielsville. I don't know where they get Ruston at. It's between Ruston and Danielsville. But I want to talk about last Saturday night, what happened down in Monroe.
Well,
what happened in Monroe?
Yeah, but we're talking about bullies. Let's stay on bullying.
Yeah, we're talking about some bullies. We're talking about bullies. I ain't no bully, but the two you got in there are all bullies.
Who? Mike?
They a bunch of bullies out of SFCW in Monroe. They think they can run over everybody. What?
Who are they? We'll get them. Who are the bullies?
Shit happened last Saturday night. Oh, they run like little girls.
Who?
I think somebody.
We're losing you.
Door.
Yeah, well, the phone call, we couldn't hear the phone call.
Well, let's just hope he's not getting bullied. I mean,
no, let's go out.
He's not in a bullying situation right now.
He was speaking of AJ Steele, who he was speaking of. AJ Steele, Logan Creed, Damian Silva, and a bunch of fans.
Can we trace and track that number to make sure he's not being bullied right now? I mean, is there a way? I mean, I want we don't want nobody to get bullied live on the air.
He is a bully. He's a Mooney.
So we were talking about bullying in the classroom with the young people.
I got bullied when I was a kid because I was smarter than everybody.
I never got bullied. I'd say I've got two brothers. We're from public housing, and we pretty much stuck together and didn't get bullied. Now I was a little bit old skinny joker. I really did, but I usually was able to kind of talk my way out of most situations, and but. Bullying in government and corporate America, when you talk about leading and running a community, we need relationships. We need people who want to build rapport with other folks in the community and know that it's not all about them. So there's the conversation again, Mike, about bullying in local government and politics. And I think that you've got a burning and yearning and down in your soul that you really want to do more than what I've just said about bullying in local government. You talked about possibly being my campaign manager to help stomp out bullying.
I'm going to be honest with you, and that's what I was getting with the jagged edge there about, and nobody really listens to the doctor. So The point of the matter is that I was bullied all through school, and
You're
you don't-
bully now.
well, what my mother said was I had a alligator mouth and a hummingbird butt, so she put me in the
Well,
martial
now
arts.
you got more of a swan's
Yeah,
ace.
I'm thinking more like a rhino, but she put me in the martial arts. Okay, so here I am over in Rockdale County going through Taekwondo. Now, when you first get about, I don't know, 10, 12 lessons of Taekwondo in you, oh, you're bullying, buddy. You know just enough to go out there and get hurt.
Right.
Well, I went all the way up to my second-degree black belt. And by this time, I was already in the military and stuff. And you know what happens is, like you're saying, you got to look past the surface. If there is somebody that's bullying you, there is a reason. There is something behind addressing the bullying by being a bully. Nope.
But it's the whole self-confidence issue.
You're just making the situation
There it is.
worse.
There it is. Mike, did you hear what DJ
Yes, sir, I
Scotty
did. Yes, sir, I did.
Self-confidence, self-esteem, and the corporate word for bullying, folks, don't glaze over this, is intimidation.
Oh, absolutely.
Folks try to do these subtle hints of intimidation. In other words, my way or the highway. If you don't see it the way that I see it, then you got to get the hell up out of here. And that's what folks do. You just heard it straight from the horse's mouth. That's right. We cannot have that in Rockdale County politics. We can't have it in Rockdale County government.
Can't have it on Just for Fun Radio.
You can have it
I am a tyrant today.
Well, if you have it on Just for Fun Radio, just keep in mind it'll be just for fun.
Thank you.
Go to 832 on the YouTube video.
I'm being told I'm a tyrant today. I'm going to get me a cigar. I already got the hat. I need a beret.
Wait
now.
a minute. He was told that he was a tyrant. Wasn't there someone in local government that was described as being a tyrant?
A tyrant. And you know what?
Tell her, what is a tyrant? For someone that's listening, I mean, is that a sophisticated way of calling a bully a bully?
No, it's somebody who has issues about, you see what I'm saying is, if you read this stuff, go to
Self-esteem,
Psychology Today, any of that stuff,
self-esteem,
it's
self-confidence,
and self-esteem issues.
self-discipline,
The bullying,
self-control,
well,
self,
yeah. But you know what?
Selfish,
self-centered,
and I'm
self-centered.
Well, I'm
glad that camera's out on me because he'd be pointing at me right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But also, I'm not going to sit here and say it was something that happened in their youth or their father. I don't believe that.
Attitude is everything. I've got two more things I've got to say. I got to get back over to the dealership this morning, but I want to thank all of you all. Absolutely, Jagged Edge, Doctor, for you guys being a part of this and helping us stomp out bullying. Number one, with our young people all over America, starting right here in Rockdale, Newton County, Porterdale. DJ Scotty, listen, thanks for all of the support, Stephanie, you guys are doing in terms of the Linda Ham Project. We've got a week before distribution day. We're going to give the hams out to the senior citizens that are on a fixed income the Sunday before before Easter Sunday is Palm Sunday.
Yes, sir.
We're giving hams away. Someone said to me the other day, why are you going to collect hams and give hams away for folks who have high blood pressure? Wait a minute. I want you to think about this. Say now,
we know they all have high blood pressure.
Listen, the lady said, we're promoting healthy living. I said, but we're stomping out hunger first. So those folks that have high blood pressure may not eat the ham. They may not partake in the ham, but their children and other people at the table may want to slice a ham. So or two. That's right. Thank you. Okay, a little mayo and a piece of bread.
We can find some
Hawaiian roll biscuit. Hawaiian roll. So don't forget, folks, if you're listening out there, you want to be a blessing to some of our senior citizens on a fixed income. If you don't mind, DJ Scotty, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, dude. We're all up on that with you.
Drop by Nally Hyundai, 945 Irish Drive, and you can drop by and deliver your ham. That's going to be delivered to a senior citizen real soon. Don't forget to register to vote. By all means, this is your commissioner here in Rockdale County, Commissioner Oz Nesbitt. The best way to meet with me, Mike 101, is to dial this number. I know somebody's getting a pen and a pencil right now. I'll give you his number.
Call Patty.
So you can call Patty. That's right. She is standing by. And she'll be back in the office on Monday morning. She's enjoying her extended weekend with her daughter. It's 770.
Giving her time off.
278. She deserves it. 7012. 770-278-7012. You can call Patty Pearson. She'll get you in. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. But mostly I want to talk about moving Rockdale County forward.
I have a question for you. What's the chance of me getting a free Hyundai to drive around? Free. What's chance? I mean, kind of like a promotional deal.
For some reason, I got a feeling you're trying to bully me.
Nope. No intimidation there at all.
Speaking of butter,
yeah,
butter.
He's trying to butter you up.
He's trying to grease. He's trying to grease
Listen,
me up.
if this guy can't get a county vehicle to use long enough to go do county
County
business, you think he's going to get you a Hyundai?
Thank you. And remember, it's Nally, not Nesbitt.
That's right. That's right.
That was good.
Don't get your ends twisted, baby.
That was good. Uh-oh, we have a computer issue.
No, we fixing to postpone it.
Okay, good. Well, sir, as always, an absolute pleasure to have you. I have, as much as I've been in local politics throughout my life, not to mention every possible foundation, organization, charity that I can possibly give anything to, I have to say that I am a follower of your word, and I'm so glad that you come by and see us.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Don't forget to give me a tribute to the Godfather, Soul James Brown. I'm an Augusta boy right here in Rockdale.
Woo! All right, let me catch this call real quick. Just for Fun Radio.
Thank you for calling.
Hello. Oh, he muted. He's got it muted.
Hello, Just for Fun
No, it's
Radio.
not muted. Just for Fun?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Who do we have the pleasure of having on the phone this morning? Thank you, Mr. Oz, for coming in.
Thank you, Ms. Nathan.
Who is this?
AJ Steele here.
AJ Steele.
Really?
Hang up.
Oh my God.
Wow.
AJ, before you start bumping your gums, let me tell you something. Next time you approach the jagged edge, you better make sure you look at me eyeball to eyeball. Don't sneak up behind me no more, son.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Well,
I want to ask Dr. Brock a question.
He's listening.
Why do you want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you, how does it feel to know that you're going to have to find somebody else to represent when I break Jagged Edge's neck and end his career?
That's not going to happen. Don't threaten him.
AJ,
he's my champion.
AJ, it's nice. It's nice to have
Let me tell you
dreams.
another thing. I'm not dreaming. The thing about it is, you tried to end my wrestling career, and you couldn't do that. So clearly, you can't get things done.
He can't.
I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you the difference between a normal man and me. I'm going to show you why you can't get it done, because you're never going to be able to end my career. You knew that when you put your hands on me. That's why you're talking about people coming from behind you. I asked you to come at me like a man.
AJ, I came at you like a man. We were looking straight at me. You shook my hand, said I couldn't have did it without you. I kicked you in the face. I didn't kick you in the back of the head. I kicked you in the face.
After I turned my back, you kicked me in the face. Right. That's exactly what you did.
You know what I hear here? I hear right now a whole bunch of whining and complaining. AJ, I told you a long time ago I'm half man and half amazing. I can do anything I want to do. All I did was spare to drag this on just a little bit longer before I take you out your misery. If you're ready to go, sign the papers. Just for Fun Radio would love to have us sitting in the studio across the table from each other. Charles got your back. Let's have the contract signing here. Let's get the match. Let's stop talking about it. The battle lines have been drawn. Yes. I know what side you on. You know where I stand. Let's do this.
Do it.
My only question to you was, since now all of a sudden you want to be a man and you want to talk all big and come to me face to face, why couldn't you just do it like that before?
AJ,
why you gotta wait until we're hours away from each other to talk tough?
AJ, I told you when I came to your rescue, the rescue of you and Logan Creed, I came to your rescue and said, AJ, you can trust me. We'll get rid of the Florida boys, and when it's all said and done, it'll be business as usual. I didn't tell you we'll wait a month. I didn't tell you we'll wait an hour. When the business was done, when you got the 3 count, 1, 2, 3, it was on and popping. So like I said, I didn't go against my word. I held my word to you as a man.
He's honest.
So all I need you to do, if you want to stop playing games, you want to stop running up behind me, you don't want to get jumped in the locker room, you don't want to jump me behind the building, let's come to Just for Fun Radio. Let's put the contract in the middle of the table. You, Charles, the administrative and artistic director of JE Enterprises, and myself. the CEO of JE Enterprises, we can sign the contract right here and get it done, and let's get this over with. Like I said, let's stop talking about it. Battle line's been drawn. Let's stop talking about it.
But I have a question.
Security can't.
What about the TPO though that you have against him?
If
We'll waive
AJ
it.
Steele will sign the contract, we will get rid of the temporary protection. The protection order is
temporary.
in place for AJ,
For his
not in place
protection.
for the Jagged Edge.
Okay.
We're protecting you because you're
You're
fragile.
protecting me.
I'm
Because you're
protecting you.
You're protecting me.
Yes.
So let me ask you something. You want my title so bad
We have your title.
that you steal it.
AJ,
You want the title so bad that you steal it.
AJ,
Steal is such a big word.
AJ, we are
You're
the
right,
new
it is.
face of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling.
We're just
There's
protecting
no
it.
sense in leaving the belt on the old. It's out with the old and in with the new. So there's no sense in leaving the belt on the relic when you can have it on something prime and ready. That's just like keeping the old woman around when you got the new woman. You might as well trade her in and get you something new. Less miles. You got too many miles on you, son. We upgrading.
Okay, well, clearly, Dr. Brock needs to take your advice since he's your old woman.
I'm not an old
gonna
woman.
I'm going to tell you what we're going to do.
You gonna tell me what we
you
gonna do?
already-
You gonna tell me what we gonna do?
Since you are, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to tell me when you want to set up this meeting and this contract signing.
Well, look, we got DJ Scotty, we got Military Mike, we got the young lady here, we got the intern over there. They tell us when they want us here. They know whenever they want us here. AJ, I'm here, suit and tie, decked, stacked
Well,
and
I'll
ready.
tell you what.
We'll do it,
You-
Jagged.
it's
I'll
a
get
good
with
thing.
Charles in just
You
for fun.
put your suit and tie on. You put your tie on. You let me know when it's time for us to do this contract signing.
Now, what
You
you're
do it for
gonna have to
everybody.
do, you're gonna have to convince your old lady, Mr. Charles, to actually get out his dress and put on some clothes and put some pants on and come down here because he's protecting you.
I haven't even met
He's
Mr. Charles.
protecting
Does
you.
he exist?
He's
Charlene
protecting-
does exist. Charlene does.
You're gonna have to convince him to put on some clothes and come. He don't want that to happen, AJ. He don't want to see the Jagged one and
I
AJ
noticed
still
that
get it
you're
on.
doing a lot of talking. I noticed that you're doing a lot of talking, and you sound really nervous to me because you already know.
Is he
You
here?
have Googled me
On a cell
a
phone?
long time ago. You know what I'm capable of doing, and it sounds to me like I hear a nervous little boy sitting in a chair telling me all of these things that he wants to do, but you really don't because you know what you're capable. You know exactly what I'm capable of doing because you've seen it.
Is this Butter? Or is this
Forget about all of the titles that I've won.
There's a bully right there.
You
Confessions of a
bullying
bully.
me.
He called you
Am
butter.
I bullying you?
You bullying me.
He called you
I
butter.
promise you, you have not seen bullying you. This is not bullying you.
AJ,
I told
let
you
me say
what I
this.
was gonna do.
Let me say this.
Is he
I
on a cell
know.
phone? Is he
I
in your-
know.
Is he in the area?
I know what AJ Steele brings to the table. And you're right. I Googled you, but I didn't have to Google you, AJ. I've been watching you. So you can call me a part-time stalker. When you were part of the blacklist, I watched you. I was amazed when I met you down at Rampage Championship Wrestling. Just honestly, we're going to shoot straight from the hip. I was amazed because such a big, powerful man to be such a nice guy. And I understand that and I respect it. I know all the things you've done in wrestling. But see, I also know that on this last go round, in order to be Bull of the Woods, I got to take on the best. So you talk about being afraid? No. You talk about being scared? No. Timid? No. You talk about being ready because I already know one-on-one, you and I, amazing. One-on-one, you and I, spectacular. But at the end of the day, when all the dust is settled, the only horse that's going to be standing is this one, and that's the Jagged Edge.
That's the
How
Jagged
long?
Edge.
How long have you practiced that, Jagged? You sound like you practiced that speech several times.
AJ, this stuff is so smooth and so quick it comes off the top of my head because hey, that's what I do.
He's a polished speaker.
That's
what it is?
what I do.
An
I'm just
orator.
telling you how it is. Now, what you have to do is allow it to process and realize that maybe at the end of the year, Jagged may be sitting them down, But as soon as Mr. Charles signed his contract, that might be the last time AJ Steele get in the ring, period.
Oh,
well, clearly you tried to take me out and tried to make it my last time in the ring. And like I told you, you couldn't get that done. It took you and 4 other people. So what makes you think one-on-one that you stand a chance of beating me honestly, straight up, one-on-one for the title? What makes you think that you can honestly do that?
AJ, when I kicked you,
you can't. Jagged, look, listen to me. You know that you cannot beat me in a fight one-on-one with no interruptions, no outside interference, especially calling it right down the middle. You don't stand a chance.
AJ.
And that's the reason why you're going through all of this talking tough
AJ.
and having CPO orders and having me arrested. Guess what, Jagged? The cops are not going to be able to stop me when I finally do sign that contract. It's me and you in a ring one-on-one, and you can't run. You can't hide. Only thing you can do is stand there and try to be a man and fight me. And after I finish beating you, after front, are you sitting there looking like Pee Wee Herman? I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life.
No, hang up. Hang up.
AJ,
don't touch me.
No, don't hang up.
AJ,
don't hang up.
AJ, you have to admit when the kick that was heard around the world took place, you was already put to sleep, son. What the Kings of Florida did, the show in the box, all they did was finish up what Jagged had already laid out. So you got to understand, it didn't take but one kick to put you to sleep. I'm not worried about what you can do afterwards because, see, I know deep down in your heart the way you talking to me right now is because you're afraid, and you got to boost yourself up to know that this man might be for real. This man can make this happen. I know what he can do. Just like I Googled you, you Googled me. You know what I can do. Man on man, one-on-one. I don't care if it's a straight referee. I don't care if it's military Mike referee in the ranch. One-on-one, you and I, we're going to light it up. Like I told you, when all the dust is settled, we're going to start off with 2 horses, 2 thoroughbreds. Top of the game is only going to be one standing, and that's the Jagged Edge.
The Jagged Edge.
So as soon as you can get Charles to sign this contract, let's give the people of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling what they want. Stop hiding behind everybody else. Stop hiding behind Logan Creed. Stop sending Damian Silver, because you know what you're doing. You about to get Damian Silver hurt on the 21st on Royston.
Because you're peekabooing us.
Stop doing it. Let's get Charles. Let's get this contract. Let's get this paper. Get rid of this TPO. Let's give Southern Fried Championship Wrestling what they deserve, and that's AJ Steele and the Jagged Edge for the Southern Fried Hip. As a matter of fact, yes. I got your belt. You want it? Come get it.
Come get it and get off the phone, because we don't want to talk to you anymore.
You shut your mouth, you little girl. You sit there and you be quiet. Let me tell you something. You got all of this stuff all wrong. See, you're talking about a one-on-one fight for the title. You want to be Southern Fried's heavyweight champion, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're right. I did Google you. You and I have seen each other over the years. We never had the opportunity to stay on the same path together, but we've always crossed paths. This is the first time we've ever crossed paths against each other. But the problem is, what you're failing to realize is you want to beat me for the Southern Fried Championship belt. I don't want to beat you for the Southern Fried Championship title, Jagged. I am going to end your career. You don't understand. See, instead of, when you came at me like a man and you shook my hand and you said, AJ, I want a title shot, I gave you that. We could have went out and had the best competitive wrestling match in the history of Southern Fried. But because you did what you did, I no longer want to beat you for a title. I am going to send you home like when you posted these beautiful pictures of your daughter. And you're posting these beautiful pictures of your family. Hey, so you want to get personal?
You want to get personal?
I'm going to send you home to your daughter so that you'll be there every day and every night, because I'm going to end your career. I don't want to beat you for a title. Dr. Brock, you better line up some other people, because
let's stop talking about it, AJ. Let's stop talking about it.
Jagged Edge is done.
Yes, stop talking about it. Let's get it done. See, now you stepped over a line. You stepped over a line and you made it personal.
Tell me when I need to be there to sign a contract. And after I sign the
DJ
contract,
Scotty,
I'm gonna use this
when you want this done? When you want this done, DJ
Whenever,
Scotty?
whenever y'all are ready to do it, y'all let me know, and we will do it live on the radio show.
I promise you, you guys better have a whole hell of a lot of security in there.
Because you better get security because AJ's scared and he gonna need somebody to hold him back because if you let him go, I'm gonna hurt him right here in your studio.
Bring the commissioner and his Rockdale Police Department.
I was going to say, I'll even make sure that we get the county commissioner here as a witness, and I will bring in a police officer
You
as a
need
witness.
security. AJ needs security. He needs security because he wants somebody to hold him back because he needs another excuse for why old Jagged and then just go and take him out.
Oh my.
Wow. That sounds to me like a scared man.
You really do sound like a scared man, AJ.
Do I really sound like
You really
a scared
sound
man?
like a scared man.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Thank you, AJ, for calling in. We have to shoot
No,
off to a
let
commercial
AJ
break.
No, we got another band calling in just about 8 minutes, so we got to
Right.
wrap her up a little bit.
Who's calling now?
Well, we have a band, the Aaron Hill band, calling in, and I've actually got about 6 phone calls that we've just been putting on hold while this was happening. So we got to get back to them.
AJ, I want to welcome you to Just for Fun Radio, and I want to invite you down with your lovely lady, Charles, and bring the contract. Let's get it signed. Let's stop talking about it because you're talking out the side of your neck. You're yicking, and you're yakking. I'm going to just tell you, AJ, go ahead and take out some insurance on yourself. Leave Charles the beneficiary because it's over the night that it happens. Whenever it happens, AJ, is a done deal.
Okay, who's calling?
if you stop running and you stop getting restraining orders and you let me beat your ass like you know that I'm gonna do.
All right, next
There you go.
caller.
All right. Well, let's wrap this puppy up. We got to get to some other phone calls. Thanks for calling in, AJ. I look forward to meeting you.
No, you do not.
And look, I got to say this. Now, I like these cats sitting at this table, but let me tell you, I saw AJ now. He ain't a little fella either.
No, he's
a big bully.
He's not a little guy. And to see y'all having to have him handcuffed, holy cow.
Hey, it is what it is. That's what happens to thugs, bullies. We're going to put the
That
boots
is a big
to the
old fella
bully.
right there
We're gonna
now.
put the boots to the bully.
Boots to the bully.
A lot of boots.
Now the day that we do this, if we get AJ to come, now y'all are gonna have to be respectful to each other in front of the kids.
Again, like I said, you need to bring security so AJ can have somebody to hold him back.
All right, AJ.
You better bring a lot of security.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, and thanks
Thank
very
you for
much.
having me.
All right, we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Jagged, watch your back.
AJ, watch your front.
Oh. All right, everybody. Thanks for calling in, AJ. Let me catch this next call. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I blame
Just for Fun Radio.
Yeah, I wanted to call in and address a few things with JE Enterprises.
Okay.
What?
First off, the memorial service. Have you lost your mind?
Have you lost your mind?
You don't understand what you've done. You've just unleashed an animal.
Look, let me tell you
no
something. I told you the memorial service was to celebrate the life and times of AJ Steele. It was also the crowning of the new face of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Now, I told you, I tried to get a 4-bell salute. That's what AJ Steele lacked in height. He made up for in heart. So now I just want you to understand. Now, whoever this may be,
and mouth,
mind your business. Don't stick your nose and stuff that don't belong to you because you can be a casualty. You know, I don't mind taking out what I got to take out to get to what I want. So whomever you may be, if you want to wake up in the morning and be the man that you are, you better leave old Jagged alone.
Yeah, who is this calling in?
This is Southern Fried for life. Okay, that's who's calling in. And first off, won't you try
Moron.
winning a championship instead of stealing one?
You sound like you want to be boys in the hood. Who are you, Southern Fried for life? What's this? What you the reincarnation of the NWO? Tell me your name.
Yeah, why can't you tell us your name?
Don't hide. Tell me your name.
You don't worry about who I am.
No, well, then don't worry about calling. Talk to you
Is this
later. Bye.
anonymous? Is this anonymous again? Kanye West.
Good night. Have a good one.
Sir, ma'am. All right. Now, look, I know we're going to have the Aaron Hill band calling in just a few seconds. Do you know what number that is calling in? That's it about there. So when I see that, I know.
Well, I think we'll call her.
Okay.
We'll call her. It'd be better.
I'm going to return a couple of the ones that we've missed just so that I can say that we did.
Are we going to go to a break real quick first?
In just a few seconds, but I want to cover a couple of these phone calls so that nobody gets left out.
Feels disenfranchised.
We don't leave anybody behind.
What did you just say?
No child
There's
left
no
behind.
child left behind. That
Just-
didn't work.
We said that at the same time.
Hello?
Hello? You
Hello?
called Just for Fun Radio?
Hey, this is Charlie.
Charlie.
Is this the fan club president?
Yes.
What are you calling for?
I was just calling to ask Jagged Edge a question.
Jagged Edge got to answer. Make it quick.
Wow.
Whenever you're ready.
I was born ready. What you got?
I was just going to say that whenever I had the interview with Jagged Edge on the fan club, he said that he wouldn't let Georgia down, but
we didn't.
I didn't.
By the fan reaction, you let Georgia down. Could you explain?
Well, no, by the fan reaction, I kicked the hero in the face and put him to sleep. I didn't let Georgia down. We beat Team Florida 1-2-3. So now, if they have any issues about Mr. Hero being kicked to sleep, they got to take that up with themselves. Jagged did what Jagged said he was going to do.
And that's the bottom line.
Have a good day. Thank you. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Anything else?
I just wanted to say that Dr. Brock is a nerd.
You can't escape this, can you?
Yeah, like we didn't know that.
Moron.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, let me catch this. Catch the 256 that we missed.
256.
That's
Alabama.
Who would that have been?
An inbred person.
Unless this was the phone call from AJ. Because remember, he did try to call one of the other phone numbers.
Oh, he said it kept going to voicemail.
Yeah, well, we were in the middle of the
I
commissioner.
Hope it's not him. Don't call him back.
No answer. All right, everybody. Well, that's where we are right now. Let's shoot off to commercial. We know in a few seconds when we come back, we will be calling Aaron Hill Band.
We're gonna be talking to Aaron this morning.
And with that being said, I'm actually going to play one of her songs.
Oh, very cool.
And we'll be back here in just a few seconds, everybody. It's Just for Fun in the Morning.
He said.
Thanks for learning this.
I need to tinkle. Where's the tinkle?
Now fade back to the room. Mike, all of it.
I'm being polite. Okay, because I'm at who's like taking the lead on it.
Well, Mike knows the person, so that might be where we can shoot to him.
What we do?
Hey, did you build you an Instagram yet?
Me? No.
Okay.
I didn't know. I was supposed to.
No, I didn't know if you were or weren't, because when I'm posting pictures, I didn't know whether to tag you because I didn't know.
You have an Instagram. Did it die? Okay. Will you put it in my bag over there, please? Thank you, buddy. Hey, I could use that last Monster too.
I'm drinking it.
There's one in there for you if you need it.
All right, well, give us a few minutes and I'll dial you back. I'll dial this number back from the home, from the studio number. So give us a few minutes and I'll dial you back.
Is that correct?
Right, this is somebody that kept calling and I need
No, man, freaking Craig's got a freaking. I still got to call my son.
What's going on?
Craig has something going on with the Ronnie Van Zant band. He wants me to do a shout out for her. I got to do a shout.
We may go over today.
Thank you. A shout for Rich Archer because he's in a meeting. He can't do the call in. I got to do my birthday with my son.
Yeah, we got birthdays we still ain't done.
Yeah, let's get a Jagged sing happy birthday to him.
The owner of
my son right now.
The Social House is having a birthday today, so we gotta call him.
Is it today or tomorrow?
Well,
I know Dustin. That's when Dustin is doing the.
Well, that's just because it's Saturday, but regardless, we're here today.
Yeah.
So
true.
The only way to do it is to do it today.
True.
You want me to be back here or go back to
Either.
All right, good talk.
I think we're done.
Are we done now?
Well, we wanted
I
to
know
get.
there are a lot of people who are trying to call.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going back.
I got 2 calls I have to return that probably involve them.
And I know he wanted to get a station ID.
What's that?
Just Hey, this is
Oh, hey,
Jagged
this is the
Edge. You're
Jagged
listening
Edge.
to Just for Fun Radio, and he loves
Aaron just went nice song choice.
he loves Dr. Brock's laugh. So he definitely wanted to get a recording
definitely.
of that. Unless y'all have somewhere you have to be.
I don't.
No,
Isn't that scary Friday morning?
we have lots of places we could be, but we choose to be here.
Well, we appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me.
So is this Aaron who?
Aaron Hill. This is her on the radio right now.
And I just got a request to get.
Hey,
Jagged.
I'm trying to get you on Max's
Read
phone.
that.
I'm going to call you and wish you happy birthday on the radio. We'll go get his phone.
Something.
We were just actually cutting up about that.
All right, I'm going to call you back on the phone number here in just a little bit, okay? All right, so I wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. Wake up. What did you do?
Upstairs for a headache.
Okay. I'll be back.
What do you have upstairs for a headache?
Rum and Coke.
Okay, we doing Aaron Hill right now?
Probably some Motrin would be better.
All right. What are we asking?
Calling Aaron Hill.
Yes, let's call Aaron.
We're 5 minutes.
And then before they leave, I got a couple of calls to return with them. And then we got a couple of birthdays we got to do real quick.
And I got to do Rich Archer. And
Just for Fun Radio.
Just for fun.
We's back. I'm gonna dial
this number right here
the
for
Aaron
me.
Hill Band. And is this a direct line?
This is
to who?
This is to Aaron. We're going to talk to Aaron this morning. The
Wow,
young
you
lady-
know, it's a good thing that I'm not you.
What's that?
Because I don't chase underage girls.
This girl's.
And when I
more
say
like
underage, I mean anything
she's
12 years younger than me is underage.
she's not underage.
But you want to drink Taylor Swift's bathwater.
That's different. I don't want to drink it. I want to gargle it.
Okay, here we go.
And there's a big difference there too, because my new sweetie's that girl on Crossing Lines, Gabriella Presson. What a beauty.
She should answer the telephone.
That would
She doesn't want to talk to you, Mike. Well.
I'm
sorry.
leave her a message.
No, she's right. She's right here. I don't know what's going on.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, God.
Did you dial the number right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's hung up.
Do 8766.
Yeah. Let's try again.
We
need some background elevator music.
Hold on. She gave me the wrong number.
Ah.
That'll work. Let's
No,
try.
no wonder we got a direct hang up.
You know,
That would have been awkward.
Thank God she's.
Hey, you're on the radio. What?
Thank God she's pretty.
Did you just say that? Is she listening?
Yeah, she's listening. She
And
better
you
be
said,
listening.
"Thank God she's pretty."
She
I'm guessing
knows
that
she's
was not
pretty.
the first time he's had a wrong number given to him.
I'm sure.
Oh no!
At least this time it didn't say something like "gay lesbian hotline" because that's the one. No offense, sir, but that's the one that.
Most of the time it says 911. State your emergency.
A&W root beer.
Oh God, that'd be great.
That's the way to answer
Yeah.
the phone.
What are you doing, Aaron Hill? Okay, but don't tell me then.
Well, she's probably used to you already peeping through the window. She probably already knows that you know what she's doing.
Aaron Hill,
Yeah.
this is your life.
I'm sorry I sent you the wrong number.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
listening to it ring.
You know what it is
And I
the
was
number
like,
she
wait,
sent.
my phone's not.
Well, the number she gave you is the one she typically gives all the strangers. So you, stranger danger, she gave it to the right. She gave you the right number.
Have you ever said stranger danger when I'm around?
I was listening to it ring, and so then I went back through the message on Facebook, and I was like, oh my gosh! And so I put 666 instead of 67. So
Uh-huh.
I apologize.
Well, you know, like I said, thank God you're a pretty girl, right?
Well,
Yes.
I mean,
you do that.
you know, it happens. You hit the wrong number sometimes.
Yeah,
You know?
I do it all the time. Well, hey, let's run through a couple questions because I know you guys are playing tonight, so you probably got I know your dad is Steve Hill, and he's kind of like the tyrant manager.
Why has everybody got to be a tyrant today?
It's he's a bully. Steve's a bully. Steve, if you're listening, you're a bully. Hey, how long have you guys been playing together now? Come to think of it.
5 years pretty much for with this band, and so we had a different drummer at first, but for medical reasons he actually had to stop playing with us, and we were booked so much that we had to find another drummer really fast. And so we have Rick as our drummer now, and he's been with us for a year and a half. And but the guitar player Steve, my dad, the bass player Steve, and myself, we've been together for 5 years.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, I don't blame you. The name of the band obviously is the Aaron Hill Band, and then everybody that plays in it is named Steve. It's just easier that way.
You know why my grandfather was like that? He called everybody Charlie, Dick, and Snake. There was 8 of us grandkids. We were all boys, and we all just knew the answer to that. So apparently, if you have a band called the Aaron Hill and the Steves, then you know.
Hey, so did you guys change though? Didn't you change your musical influence kind of there when you switched over with the drummers?
We changed our name?
No, I'm talking about the music that you're playing.
Your style.
Oh, no,
your genre.
we've pretty much stayed in the same type of genre the whole entire time. We have always been rock music, but we do old rock and new rock. So we play anything on the girl side from like Linda Ronstadt, Pat Benatar, Stevie Nicks to Paramore and Kelly Clarkson. So it's like a huge mashup of awesome music when we do our covers.
All right, I got a question for you. What is new rock? I mean, I know you know your dad and I grew up together. I know what rock and roll is. I know what classic rock is. What is new rock?
Well, it might have been a genre that I just made up when I was talking, but
could be not confirmed nor deny.
Is it like new age rock?
No, I just like I call new rock like the good new music. So like because there's rock now and some of it I don't like and some of it I do.
Imagine that you're a woman.
New rock. Well, yeah. When I think of new rock, I think of I guess kind of rock that still has that old type vibe to it. So even one of the songs that we play is Kelly Clarkson, and we do this song Since You've Been Gone, and I like that because it's it's still kind of poppy and it's newer. But
I think you guys should use me as kind of like a guest singer. What do you think?
No.
I think that would be awesome.
You're crazy.
I could hear the lying in her voice.
Yeah, she was oozing lying. All right, tell me about tonight's show, and then I've got to go, sweetheart.
Okay. Tonight we're playing at Dillon's in Lawrenceville, and we start at 9 o'clock, and we play until 1 o'clock.
Jeez, are you allowed to be out that late?
Yes.
It's not a school night.
Last time. I'm 24.
No, you're still a little baby to me.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind. I mean, because if I'm young at 24, I'll be young at 34.
Yes,
right?
you will.
You'll always be younger than the Elephant Man here.
All right, so you're going to be at Dillon's, and you're going to get started at about 9 and play till 1 in the morning. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know there's a Facebook page. I posted a link to it on our Facebook page so people can go over there and let you know they're coming. And the only other thing I can think of is what's the favorite place? What is your favorite place to play? What is Aaron Hill's favorite location?
Burger King.
Probably.
Shut
I have
up,
so many
Doctor.
shows that I've enjoyed, and I see what you did there when you were just talking. But
Yeah, the doctor over here. He's a veterinarian. Don't bother him. Don't worry about him.
But I guess there's probably about 3 or 4 shows that I've really loved, and a lot of them are special event type shows. So we played for it was the National Guard. They have a youth group in Carolina, and I'm pretty sure they have them all over the United States. So
They
we
do?
played
Yep.
there, and we played for about 300 kids, where at least one of their parents had been deployed or was deployed at the time. And we played for them, and they were just awesome. They started with chairs all out in front of us, and they were all sitting down. And then after the first song, they pretty much moved all the chairs and were just up dancing by the stage and just having a great time.
Cool.
So anything like that, where I love kids because they're just not jaded by anything, and they still have an open mind to music, and they're just ready to have fun. And so I love playing for them. So that was one of my favorite shows.
Cool
the
beans.
youth group, the National Guard youth group.
Well, I know that you did some stuff for us when I had soldiers that were being deployed and all. So I do appreciate that, and I know that people still talk about it. You run a very, very, very aerogenic show. There's lots of dancing and singing and pointing, and you guys rock the house. And we're so glad to be a part of it. And when you're big and famous, don't forget the fat guy.
I will not forget y'all.
All right. Well, Aaron
Were
Hill.
you telling her not to forget about Santa?
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
That's cool. In fact, I've got a picture of her with Santa. Come to think of it. It says have great luck at Dillon's with the Aaron Hill Band on Friday the 13th. I hope you guys have a great show. I hope you break all of your legs. Tell Steve and his brother Steve that
My name's Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl.
that Just for Fun Radio loves you guys.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you later. All right.
Thank you for calling in, or us calling you, or however we work that out.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right. Now let's do, we have a birthday. It's a young boy who is turning 13 years old. And his father said, listen, can you get the Jagged Edge to call him and wish him a happy birthday?
Cool. What's his name?
His name is Christopher, and he's just turned 13. Said that.
Answer the phone.
Well, I can't answer that question.
Why not?
I mean, I hope he answers the phone.
Punk him out.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Chris, please?
Huh?
May I speak to Chris?
Yeah?
Hey, Chris, this is Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, this is the Jagged Edge. I just wanted to call to wish you a happy 13th birthday.
Thank you.
So what are you going to be doing today? What are you going to do for your birthday?
Going to the aquarium.
Going to, can I go?
Sure.
It's kind of a fishy birthday gift.
What time are you leaving so I can meet you there?
I don't know.
Don't sound like you want me to go.
Now, did you know we were going to have this phone call for you this morning, or is this totally a shock?
This is a shock.
Okay, I want to make sure. Your dad set it up, so I was like, okay, don't punk us out now. Let us get him.
Can Dr. Brock go too?
No.
Hey.
No.
And these are professional wrestlers that you're talking to. Well, one professional wrestler and his amazing manager.
That's
Oh,
me.
God, I just threw up again.
Creative, amazing.
Artistic, administrative.
Yeah.
Christopher, you awake?
Yeah.
So how cool is it that you just had a professional wrestler call you?
It's very cool.
It's pretty cool.
Isn't that pretty neat?
cool.
How many people is going to be able to say, I had that guy right there call me?
Are you not at school?
No, it's school's
No.
out today.
Who's out today?
Why?
Yeah.
Teacher workday.
Yeah, who knows? Friday.
Okay.
Unfocus on the non-focusable
Sorry.
stuff.
You enjoy your birthday. You have a happy birthday, and I hope you have many, many more, okay?
Thank you.
No
All
problem.
right. See you later. Have a great day.
Happy birthday.
You too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
I got one you need to call.
And this is a birthday?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to dial. Okay, you got it coming real quick?
Yep, I do. Let's see. Hopefully, it's the right number. And I'll do this one.
I got it. I was watching you right.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic, but I can see it upside down. I
Really?
just can't get the backwards part right.
I'm a
But upside
Sagittarius.
down. I can see you in a 69.
Oh.
I'm talking about being upside down, sir.
Oh.
You're a perv. I guess I probably kind of insinuated that.
Yeah.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Santino, please.
Oh, this is Santino.
Hello, Santino. This is your puppy. This is Puppy. A puppy from Pakistan. How are you?
Oh, I am doing good.
Oh, so good. I got you a cobra for your birthday.
Oh.
That and a Shibak. You could join the terrorist group now. Yay!
Oh, yay.
You know what's the best thing about a suicide bomber?
Everything.
Everything. That's my boy.
This is wrong on so many levels.
Hello, Dino. This is Poppy. I'm calling from Heathrow.
Doddy?
Yes,
You?
it's me.
Did you order my unicorn?
No. Twilight's got your unicorn.
That's right.
Twilight is the unicorn.
I am the unicorn.
But you can have a pony.
Oh, a pony.
A
No, dude.
pony. Wouldn't that be fabulous?
That's a broke unicorn.
You know what? You're my favorite alien son.
I am your only alien son, and you know it.
Yeah.
Does he not have a green card?
No. And in fact, Dino, I know it's your birthday today. You're 12 years old. Happy birthday, son. But I've got some bad news. I am not your real father.
Oh, DNA.
You don't even know how to spell it.
DNA. And you gotta pay for it.
Oh, you.
It sounds like y'all were on a bad episode of Maury Povich. You are the baby daddy.
You know, we found you in a cabbage patch, right?
Does that explain why his head's so big and round?
Found you in the bathroom.
Somebody just dropped him off.
You better shut up. Hey, I'm gonna come pick you and we're gonna go to lunch. I got Brendan here with me. And after the show, I'm gonna come get your son and we're gonna go have a birthday thing. Since
and it's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
And he's how old?
12.
So he's just now 12 years old.
Just now 12.
And he's that smart. What you have no idea is his father here has explained that he can reprogram everything in this station if I would just turn him loose.
Wow. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind.
And then this one can't get out of a brown paper sack.
Yeah. Thank God my kids got my ex-wife's looks and my intelligence. If not, we'd have ugly children. So figure that one out for a second.
How many times you've used that joke, Dad?
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you shut up?
That's the way to talk to your kid in front of everybody.
Hey, well, I'm bullying him.
Yes, because that's what we're here to campaign against.
Have you ever been bullied before?
No.
Why?
Well, because you.
What do you mean because me?
Because you do enough?
Because I prepared you for the world? Do you know how to shoot?
Yes.
Do you know how to handle yourself in a fight?
Yes.
Do you play a lot of video games?
Yes.
Have you ever touched a girl's butt?
Maybe.
All right, son. Happy birthday, man. I love you. I'll see you in just a little bit, okay?
Love you and see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, now I'm going to return. I know these other guys have some really important things to go do today. I'm going to return.
What about that lady who called like an hour and a half ago?
That's one of the ones I'm trying to get back.
Hey, look, if your mom doesn't have your cell phone number, don't be giving her the studio number.
No, this is I believe, one of the phone calls that I owe a return call to.
That woman that called was like, Dr. Doug, please.
She's not my mother.
My prostate is expanding.
Mike.
What? Was that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have
You
no inner
stunk
monologue.
that out loud again.
I have no inner monologue.
And remember,
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. This is Just Fun Radio. We were returning your phone call.
Yes, I had a question for the Jagged Edge. I wanted to know if Team Florida was to come back and verse Team Georgia again, if he would be for Team Georgia or if he'd turn on them again.
If Team Florida came back for Team Georgia, then the Jagged Edge is going to be on Team Jagged. Now, see, you got to understand, all of that is over with. Now, my association with the King of Florida, Simon Says, and Leo Gold is a friendly, personal relationship. Now, if they needed my help, then I'm there for them. But that whole team thing is over with. AJ's got his issue with Francisco. He's got his issues with Simon Says and with Leo. Now, the big issue that AJ has is with me. But as far as the teams go, there are no more teams. You know, Florida, my boys from Florida are going to come and they're going to look out for themselves and have my back while they're here. So we're not worried about what team we're on because I'm not from Georgia. I'm not a Georgia Bulldog fan. I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. I grew up in the Midwest. I love the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Cubs, but thank you for your interest and have a great day.
And Jagged, if they were stupid enough to ask you to be on Team Georgia again,
Then there are more Monroe.
they surely are.
Yes, I want to know what the deal is with calling everybody moron, Monroe morons and West Virginia weirdos.
Are you from Monroe?
I'm from West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Because
So you're one of the weirdos.
The Monroe part fits, is why I was asking.
Well, quite
Well,
frankly,
I'm rich. I'm in Monroe now. I live in
Oh,
Monroe,
well, there
Georgia
we
now.
go.
Yeah, you're Monroe.
Yeah.
I don't really have to explain that because you've done it so well yourself.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bang, bang.
So
I have one more question, and I want to know if Jagged Edge would ever consider putting his difference aside for AJ Steele and them ever becoming a tag team partner.
No. Because AJ Steele doesn't deserve to be Jagged's partner.
Yeah, apparently.
You know, I will say this.
Don't
if
you
there
dare
was
say
ever
more.
a chance that AJ and I could bury the hatchet, but I really don't anticipate it, AJ and I could do whatever we wanted to do in the wrestling business. But that being said, it'll never happen.
Ever.
Well, I think you all would make an awesome team if you all could ever put aside your all's different and become a team. I think you all would really actually make an awesome team.
Is
And
that
I
what
like
you
to
want?
say-
Is that what you want?
It would be good,
Well,
but he's
I would like
jealous.
to see, yes, I would like to see you all put aside your differences different and become a tag team partner one day in the future. I think you all would be awesome together. And I'd just like to say that I enjoy y'all's wrestling and you all have a good day. And we'll see you all at the next wrestling in April in Monroe. And have a good day, Nerd. And have a good day, AJ.
Jagged.
Well, tag it.
Thank you for calling in.
Quit calling me a
Okay.
nerd.
All right, bye. That was hot. She just called you the wrong name. Oh, lordy. Let's go back to this
Call me the wrong
905.
name too, by the way. I'm not a nerd.
That's a Memphis number.
You're not a nerd.
That's a Memphis.
Well, it's a 770-905. I've just been writing them down so I can make sure I get back to them because somebody keeps calling my personal phone as well.
How do they have your number?
I have no idea. Business cards. I mean, my number's in bathrooms all over
I was
town.
about to say I put it out on Instagram.
Mike may be a Craigslist, I'm sure. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
this is Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Oh, you've already called.
Oh,
me.
I already dialed you back. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we
We
don't-
were trying to catch up on our late calls. Thanks, though. I'm sorry. And we got a bad connection.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to him again.
Oops. And then I hung up by accident. Sorry.
No,
That was like, oops.
That was purpose.
That was purpose.
Accidentally on purpose.
All right, now this is somebody that dialed from Covington, so I have no idea if this is a personal call because they thought the show was over or what. But whoever it is fixing to find out.
It might be law enforcement.
Checking on the
Why?
TPO order.
Yeah.
Slow androids.
Androids are going to take over the world.
Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for calling the Kroger Pharmacy.
My prescriptions are ready.
God, yeah. Your herpes cream is ready.
No, now that I'm getting older, I have a pain pill and a muscle relaxer for my bursitis because my doctor just laughed at me and said, "Dude, you're old," and that's why.
And a topographical cream for
All right,
those
here's a
irritating
birthday.
bumps. Who's doing it?
We'll all jump on it, but hang on.
Jump on it.
I need you to ask for Todd.
Jump on it. Get with him. Jump on it.
It's a bar.
He's not there.
Complain about some food or something. You were in the other night.
Yeah. Hi. I'd like to complain to Todd, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I was in the other night around Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. And that food was so undercooked that I just had all this sickness. I was sitting on the toilet and I couldn't control my body.
How much did you have to drink that night?
Sir, that has nothing to do with the food.
Okay, what'd you have?
I mean, I had a couple shots of Jaeger, but that's about it.
Well, there's the problem right there.
Why is that the problem?
Because that stuff's rough.
The Jaeger's rough? Boy, you don't know what I drink, do you?
No, I guess not.
I play beer pong with moonshine, buddy.
I hear you.
Yeah, I had some wings and they were really undercooked.
But you ate all of them.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna waste my money.
Okay.
It's expensive.
Sure. You should have just let us know. We'd have finished cooking them for you.
Well, I ate all of them but two.
But two?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, come on in. I'll cook you a meal today.
You promise? For free?
I don't know. It depends on who this is.
We're with Just for Fun Radio.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, buddy.
I kept writing down, bring up the wings were not cooked. Because I knew that was a subject at one time. But just playing. But happy birthday. And your beautiful woman made sure that she sent us the number.
I'll be sure to speak to her about that.
Yeah, you make sure you speak her to her about
You gotta
us.
try-
About us
Try to
doing.
get by tonight, man.
I will. That's what the plan was. Anyways, y'all ready to sing happy birthday? We'll sing happy birthday. Real quick.
Let's do this.
Are you ready? On 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
What the hell's this guy's name?
Happy birthday to Todd.
Bob.
Happy birthday, dear Todd.
State your name here.
Happy birthday to you.
And my chicken wings were undercooked.
Oh! Well, happy birthday. And listen, for the record, let's just say this. His wings were not undercooked. Somebody just kept trying to get a free meal out of the poor guy.
Oh,
These are undercooked, and they wanted everything comped, and he
People
did.
always do that.
He was the gracious owner, and he comped everything, but there was really no problem. So.
I cannot tell you how many times I've had people complain just to get, and they ate all of them, but like 2.
That's right. That's what the comment was.
Yeah.
They ate all but 2. All right, man. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks for letting us
Come
get
see
us.
Dustin. Come see Dustin tonight, guys.
Oh yeah, go ahead and plug your business while we got you on the phone.
Yeah, man. Where you at?
Yeah. Dustin Bragg, Social House, 2101 Main Street, Porterdale.
The best
Come on down.
bar in the Porterdale area.
Is that across the street from the wrestling?
It's just on the same side, different ends of the buildings. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna boogie. Thanks for letting us get you. All right, bye.
I love how y'all say wrestling.
I think that was it. Was that not it?
No. Still got something to go here.
No, I meant birthday calls. I think that was it on all the calls, right?
I'm
We're done. We're done with all our
birthdays.
calls. Okay, go ahead with your shout outs there, sir.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the shout out for Rich Archer. He was in a meeting. He apologizes. He couldn't call in today. But, Rich Archer is the gentleman that's doing the scouting for the troops, the
Yes,
Girl
sir.
Scout cookies. He started out, he said, just for you gentlemen here, he was going to send like 600 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to deployed soldiers or Navy, in the ships and all. And it ended up being 10 times that plus a nice chunk of cash to help other organizations, to send stuff to. So what they're doing now is they're starting what's called Military Appreciation Month, and it's basically just a $5 donation. And what that will do is it'll purchase more items to be shipped over to the desert. Any little push that they can get, and get a stream going. I'm going to go ahead and post their scouting for the troops page on our Facebook. So that will be there. Rich, I hope you're listening, buddy. Him and I are going to be doing some stuff next week. I believe he's going to be in the studio one day, like Tuesday or Wednesday. And then him and I are going to go talk to Operation Sandbox folks.
Right.
The next one is Craigie. Craig, you want to call in? I know you're listening.
And I do have one more phone call I forgot to return, and he
Okay.
just tried my personal back, so I do need to return that one.
Okay, you want to do that now, or you want Craig
Yeah,
to call
let's
in?
do that real quick, and then we'll get Craig to call in.
Craig.
And I got to do
hold.
sports too.
Oh, yeah. Brad's.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Sarah Spalding. I'm leaving
Oh.
name and number.
Well, they keep calling back, and actually, I was dialing them on this phone when my personal phone rang again, so maybe they'll answer.
I hope not.
And I believe this is the gentleman that sat behind me at the wrestling match last Saturday. Yes, sir. This is DJ Scotty, and I believe you were the guy that was sitting behind me at the wrestling match. Were you not? Hello. Hello. What's happening? This is the radio station. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Christopher?
Yes. I need you to check your age. Say hello.
Oh, he's listening.
How you doing?
Hello, Christopher.
Okay. Well, he hung up on us. All right. Who else were we supposed to get? Is Craig calling us?
Craig calling. Basically, he's going to call in. He's got, of course, he's got some stuff going
on the 1556 number. Call us.
Okay, and then he's going to talk about supporting the Gene Odom Mission Immersion Program.
Okay.
Those guys are he's big into Ronnie Van Zant, and he's got all these folks.
And this is Craig. I introduced you to Craig.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things I'd like to start doing with him as well.
Yeah, Craig's a sneaky guy. Craig, are you listening? Why don't you call in, buddy? And don't give me that ogre. Huh? Well, you know what? It's just a shout out.
Yeah, it was just a big shout out.
Yeah,
but
he
we
just
kept,
said, okay, he's calling in.
we kept leaving. We were behind. I mean, we had look who we had. The Jagged Edge was in the house. The commissioner came in.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
unexpected.
come on, it was awesome day. This is the way to end a week right here.
Yeah.
You want to call my mom and tell her I said hi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can if
We
you'd
can,
like.
if you want to.
That'd be a first. That'd be really cool.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Just for fun radio.
Yes, Jack Eggs.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And yourself?
I'm doing okay. Hey, I need you to, AJ, I need you to beat him down because he posted me on Facebook and stuff like that.
He did what to you?
He posted me on Facebook, said he could beat you down.
Well, you know what? I'll take care of AJ as soon as Mr. Charles and AJ sign this contract. We'll take care of AJ.
But you need to stop calling me a nerd.
No.
You're the opposite. Don't help him, Jagged.
Okay, here, I've got Craig's number.
I've got one guy saying you are running long today, but I love it. We're doing good.
Oh, you're going to pray?
So Craig's number, we're going to dial Craig real quick.
Yeah.
And even on a Friday, I got you. Just hold on to it for a second. I got you. And let me tell you, even if we run over, it's a Friday. And unless our guests have to boogie out of here real quick, we're going to squeeze every second we can out of having you guys in here.
While you're trying to get a hold of him, Drew Adler is a loser. You've already whipped him. Damian Silva, another jabroni. You've already put it down on him. You're going to put it on him again on the 21st.
Oh, my God. Craig.
AJ, destroy him.
And
Craig.
Yes, sir.
You are one sexy man.
Man, I hope that's a military thing because that's strange.
He knows he's sexy. Talk to me, big dog. Talk to me.
It wasn't a military thing. I was never a Marine.
Ooh.
Hey. Now that's big talk for somebody that's 1,700 miles away and not sitting in the studio with me.
Best time to do it, isn't it?
It's a big
It's
talk.
the best time to do it. Thanks for tuning in, Craig. Man, this is cool that you've been a listener now.
Yeah, Craig texts me late at night with some pretty obscene stuff.
I'm really nervous about this conversation now. Where are we going?
Craig, are we talking about the GoFundMe campaign for Gene Odom's music immersion?
Yeah, we got that going on. And, of course, we got the Johnny Van Zant Hope for Freedom benefit tour happening also.
Outstanding.
That's
When are
awesome.
we going to get all the information on that so we can start promoting that?
Well, I'll get you something out right away. Let's talk about that for a moment first.
Okay.
Of course, Jimmy Van Zant is diagnosed with a bad liver and some cancer issues.
Yes, sir.
And he's going through that. They do have a first show scheduled for April the 15th in Nashville, but the show coming into town there close to you is going to be April 18th.
Oh yeah.
At the VFW Post 2872, right there in Athens.
Oh, very cool, man. Very cool.
Is that near Royston?
Royston.
So there's a constant band change or band participation in it. I think one of the better ones is probably Angel Mary and the Tennessee Werewolves.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah, I'm going to the 18th one. I don't know how if I got to make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen. I want to go to that one.
There we go.
It'd be great if they said Military Mike in the house when I walk in, or Conquistador.
Yeah, that would be exciting. How about Just Fun Radio with the Conquistador himself, the one and only medicine? No, I'm kidding.
Miscellaneous medicine, Muslim, maniac,
Miscellaneous.
military machine gun Mike.
The underwearless one.
Exactly.
Did you talk about my testimony?
Well,
He's a doctor. It's okay.
You're sack free. It's okay. I mean, drug free.
So what else, Craig? What else going on, buddy? We are running so late today. We had so many guests. I'm sorry it took so long to get to you, but
And we need to get with him on one of our days. And I don't take this wrong, Craig. One of our days, we don't have something scheduled because let's talk about like some of the things me and him talk about over the phone.
Well, yeah,
some of the cool things that he's involved with. He would be a phone interview all by itself.
I've got him on the schedule for, was it Tuesday or Wednesday, Craig?
I don't have any idea.
Okay. Well, that's the best
Well,
way to schedule
we'll get it
people.
figured out off air.
Well, we've got what the big project announcement for today, I guess, would be, going back to October 20th of '77 with the Skinner plane crash. A good friend of mine called me, Gene Odom, who was Ronnie's bodyguard and best friend, reached out to me and said that he was interested in saving the childhood home of Ronnie Van Zant from being demolished or somebody coming in there and just exploiting it, which they're kind of holding it for hostage now, about $80,000 over market.
I thought you were going to buy that.
We are. We launched a campaign today to get it crowdfunding.
Cool.
So what we're going to do is it's a philanthropic endeavor. So we're going to purchase the Van Zant residence and rehab it, and then we're going to do instrument immersion program and vocal lesson programs for area kids there.
That is awesome, dude. That is absolutely awesome. Boy, I tell you what, you don't want to watch YouTube video right now. Scotty and Twyler. Yeah.
Something fell on the mic stand. And
Yeah.
about the time I leaned over to get it, I looked up at him and went, oh no.
That's
You didn't hear that thump?
At least it wasn't my voice doing that for him.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No.
It was weird though.
But on video, that would have looked really bad. If he would have leaned back smiling while I was down near his shins,
Well,
it would have been ugly.
When you looked over your shoulder and went, that's when I decided I wasn't going to pay attention.
Yeah.
I did send you a message. I guess Gene said that he was up for an interview and to talk about the old Skinner days with you guys and
Sounds
stuff like that. So reach out to me whenever you want to do that.
Hi,
and
buddy.
then of course we got Bob Ingram and Doug Gray from Molly Hatchet that would like to come on air and talk to you guys a little bit also. So
That
we
man
will
is
get it together.
awesome. Hey man, we appreciate you, buddy. I'm sorry I got to cut it short, but we are definitely out of time.
Yeah, and we still got one more. I got to do sports and got to do the Jagged Edge's mother's phone call.
And if you were here right now, I'd lick your whole face. I'd do it. I swear.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Oh, he's a sexy man.
Just let it be some self-discovery later, like if he watched it later on YouTube. But you're telling them lies.
This is college, right?
Yeah.
Unlike other people, I'm comfortable with where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm comfortable where you are too. You're not in the studio near him. I'm very comfortable with that.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Craig. I'll get to you offline, all right, man?
Yeah, give me a call and we'll set something up, guys.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting. We'll see you later on.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Appreciate the time.
Oops, I've got to learn. Look, I'm
it's all part of the bullying.
No, the Droid touchscreen is different than the Apple touchscreen.
Oh, it is. The touchscreens are different.
It is. Look, if you get close to this Droid, your finger even gets close. It's like heat signature. It just starts picking it up.
Yeah, bullies always have excuses.
Oh my God!
Did you hear that he wants you to prank his mom?
No, I did not know that part.
Go right ahead.
We're pranking the Jagged Edge's mom.
All right, how do you want us to do
There's
it?
her name.
I'm going home.
There's her name.
How
do the old man.
Feel
Do
free.
the old man voice.
Feel free.
Who is
Go
it?
ahead.
The last time the old man voice backfired and Mike refuses to do it, but somebody wanted us to get their grandma. And it was like she was sweet and we just felt so bad.
I'm not doing
it. Here, give
what
it
do you
give it
want
to
us
the
to
doctor.
do?
Whatever you
I'll
like.
do it. What's
Give
your
it to the doc.
What's your mother's name?
There goes the piece of paper with her full name.
Who?
I'm not.
Peggy Redmond.
Every time I do this, it
Goes bad.
backfires.
I know that, but
And-
that's what makes
and-
it funny.
No, it's
Until
that-
we cry.
That last one, that old lady, man, I felt horrible.
Okay, here we go.
That was actually Philip's grandmother.
It was. She was very upset.
Yeah, well, she was one of them. JD Spivey's grandmother is the one we did
before that.
before that.
Work. Jackson, Mississippi. She's not gonna answer.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
She's not gonna answer.
She's not going to answer.
Typical.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Miss
Hello?
Redmond? Is this Miss Redmond?
Yes, it is.
Hi, I am from JE Enterprise. I am a debt collection agency. I would like to ask you if you know the whereabouts of one Maurice Magruder.
Do I like to do what now?
Do you know how I might get in contact with one Maurice Magruder?
He has Let me see.
You
Hold
know,
up, I'm on this
are you
thing.
not going to tell me, ma'am?
Huh?
Are you not going to tell me? I have my ways of finding out. I can ask the Jagged Edge.
Say it again.
The Jagged Edge would like to speak to you about Maurice Magruder and his debt to Dr. Brock.
Is this Peggy Redmond?
This is who?
Is this Peggy Redmond?
Yes, this is Peggy.
Where's that old low down son of yours, Maurice Magruder?
I don't know. I hear from him only.
You don't know.
when
You
he-
don't know.
he
You don't
needs
know. I
me.
know you know where he's at.
What kind of mother are you?
Huh?
Well, I know you know
Say
where
what?
he is.
You must be from
Say what?
Mississippi. What
No,
kind
I'm
of
from
mother are
Detroit.
you? You show
I'm from
respect to your
Detroit.
son.
You show respect to me. Bye.
At least it's him doing his own mother. He's pranking her. All right.
She just hung up.
Here we go. We'll call her back. And you better come. You go ahead and tell her who it is because she's going to be mad.
If she answers.
If she answers.
I wouldn't answer.
Did she hang up for real?
Yes, she is not playing.
Oh, she just
Hello?
She ain't playing.
she picked up and hung up.
Call on your own phone. What's
We'll try one more time.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Mike's like, I'm so glad I didn't do this one. Mike,
Please leave your
look at
message
Mike.
for
All right, leave her a message. Leave her a message. That way it's all recorded.
0046.
It's okay. It's too late. But
Hey, mother dear, this is Maurice. That was us calling. I was calling from Just for Fun Radio. We were giving you a prank, so you can calm down, count to 10, and I'm gonna call you back in a little bit.
make sure you tell her you love her.
I love you.
Yes, this is Just for Fun Radio, and usually we will not do a prank quite so touchy, but your son was in on it, so and his manager. So please don't hate on us. Just remember, it's just for fun. So have a great day.
We love you.
All right, I believe that is it. I'm gonna crank up the sports real quick before we walk
Hey,
off.
how many times has he done the sports
Yes,
with us?
that's one reason I have to make sure I don't skip it today. Today makes the 75th.
Awesome.
The 75th sports broadcast by Brad. Give us just a second, and then we'll play that, and then we're going to say bye to everybody, and thank everybody for tuning in.
And he's missed Twilight's name 73 times.
Just for funners, yes, it is
And don't forget, Mike, I'll pick you
Friday.
up on the
Thank
radio.
you, Lord. Let's just get through it. This is your Coach's Corner with Brad Johnson. Good morning to you, crew. Hope you guys are having a good day there in the studio. In the NBA, last night we had the Knicks, who never win anything this season. The Knicks 101-94 over the Los Angeles Lakers. You had Houston dropping a game at Utah 109-91. Washington was a winner over Memphis 107-87. Indiana over Milwaukee, yes, 109-103. And wow, Kyrie Irving of the Cleveland Cavaliers dropped 57 points in an overtime win at San Antonio, and that was a 128-125. Buddy hit a three with 3 seconds left in regulation to send that game to overtime. College basketball last night, SEC tournament going on. Ole Miss is up 58-57, less than 4 seconds to go. Ole Miss comes running down. South Carolina comes running down, but he throws up a three and gets fouled with about 2 seconds left. Horrible, horrible foul. Tyrone Johnson for South Carolina hits all 3 of his free throws, and South Carolina wins that game 60-58. And the reason I say that is because the late game tonight will be South Carolina versus Georgia. That's going to be a little after 9 o'clock. The Dogs were 0-2 versus South Carolina this regular season. So get up, Dogs. Let's go get us some revenge. The Falcons yesterday in free agency signed wide receiver Leonard Hankerson. Also shoring up the defense, defensive end Adrian Claiborne, defensive end O'Brien Schofield were signed, as well as cornerback Phillip Adams. Braves lose yesterday in Grapefruit League play to the Yankees 3-2. Shelby Miller with a decent start. He had 3 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, and struck out 2. They'll have a split squad game today down in Florida. Guys, this has been your Coach's Corner with Brad Johnson. I hope y'all have a fabulous Friday and even a more fabulous weekend. always do it just for fun tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll be right back on Monday. We'll see y'all.
I hope.
All right, everybody, I just want to say thanks to everybody that tuned in. And as you can tell, if you're watching video, Tyler has maybe got himself a new spot to sit during the show. He's learning to run everything, so that's kind of cool. He has no idea.
Never really has any content when he's talking. So,
holy cow!
Maybe it will be a better thing for him over there. I don't know. It looks like he's just sitting there and you're doing it all and saying he's
he's learning it. He really has. He's been running the videos. So.
I know. I'm just teasing with him.
All right, everybody. Thanks for everybody coming in. The Jagged Edge. I'm assuming the Jagged Edge is clearing up his phone call with his mama.
I made a boo boo.
Yeah, he's gonna straighten that one out. Mike doesn't do those anymore. He's like, man, I already know I get in trouble for those.
That is in my contract.
Yes, it is contract now. I'm just here so I don't get fined. No comment.
I'm serious.
It gets rough when you get in with the and I don't want to call them elderly, but when you get into the parents and grandparents, it does.
Not only that, but we work so hard I work for hours after the show trying to pick up 2 listeners, 3 listeners, 4 listeners.
Yeah.
And to do that, somebody's probably might be listening for the first time. But well, damn, I don't want them calling me.
But at least he was there wanting to do his own mom.
Yeah.
So that changes the equation.
Yep.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
What
and he's got a thumbs up over there. So he fixed it with Dear Old Mama.
Mama forgives.
What a show. What a show. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a very good show.
And late. That's great.
Yes, and thank y'all.
Wait, do you mean that good, or great? Which one do you mean that as?
I don't think you know what good means.
Well, we apologize for all those morons who tried to call in and did not get through.
So,
we were
you know.
trying to keep the line clear for AJ to call in because he wanted to speak with the Jagged Edge this morning.
He wanted to monopolize all the time. That's how AJ is.
Well, you know, here we are. We're wrapping up the show. I just want to thank everybody for being part of being here today. We've had a very good show. It's crazy as usual. Anything else, Mr. Mike, Miss Steph? I almost said Mr. Steph, but I mean, at that point, you know.
Oh, geez, I'm tired.
If you have a Twitter, follow us on Twitter at JustForFunRadio _. That's just at JustForFunRadio _.
The World According to Mike is looking for sponsors. So if you want to get a hold of me through our Facebook page. Let's see. Support your combat disabled vets through Freedom Outdoor Adventures. We've got Walk with Heroes in May. We've got
we're doing Boot to Bully. That we're getting that started
with
the
Hams. Linda Ham. We're working with that with the county commissioner as well. Tomorrow we'll be at Harley. Go ahead, Steph.
I was gonna ask, isn't there a wrestling event tomorrow?
And yes, all over the place. But in Cornelia, Anarchy Wrestling, my client, the Jagged Edge, will win a heavyweight title. And wherever Royston is, March 21st at the Gray Bell auction. It's east of me, is all I know.
Near Augusta.
It's closer to Augusta than I am. So be there as Damian Silva gets destroyed by my client. Shout out to Jacob Ashworth, Techi Makuji, and all those who associate with JE Enterprises, and boo-hoo for all those who don't.
Because he's Dr. Brock.
And you're not.
There you go. and I could even joke and say, now you have the rest of the story, because there you go. All right, everybody, it's Just for Fun in the Morning. We did go over. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Beware, Tubby Styles now has password. It's like key to the door. He now has a password to get in to the radio station. So sometimes in the middle of the day, Tubby might just do a takeover, and that's kind of cool. He kind of throws a little upbeat stuff in there, and that's part of us trying to get where we grow a little bit. You know.
Tubby grows. That's appropriate.
Wow.
He said throw it around.
Throw it around, too. All right, everybody, we're out of here. It's Just Fun in the Morning. Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. Woo! Share everything. We want to continue to keep growing, and it is, as usual, Just for Fun in the Morning. And also, big thanks to Brad for continuing to always throw us to sports on your happy 75th today. He's not 75 years old, but he's done 75 reports for us. All right, everybody, we will see y'all on the flip side.